Hello, Wayne. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Wayne is first. Good to see you, Wayne. You had to turn the TV down in the other room there, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, Mr. Man.
Hey, there's Rob.
How you doing?
Good, Rob. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm okay.
Hanging in. Yeah, that's all that matters. I see the Wookiees with you.
I know I needed a bit of company.
Yeah,
How's things with you?
that's why. That's why I have Mia.
Yeah.
You know, we all need somebody. Uh, I'm just making a little peanut butter sandwich. It's got Mia's pills in it. That's what she gets, her pills and a little sandwich. I'm hanging out. I actually woke up 10 minutes ago. I fell asleep in my chair. My lazy boy.
Yeah.
And so I woke up and it said it was like between a quarter and 10 to 5. I says, oh my God. Get your butt in gear. Mike Rennick,
That's
how
all
you
right.
doing, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
So that's the story of my life today. Other than that, I did a ship today. What did me and I went someplace? Where did we go? Trying to remember everything we did today.
Yeah.
It's terrible. By 5 o'clock, you don't remember where you've been or what you did. Oh yeah, I had to go up to the hardware store and pick something up I needed, and so we're back.
Yeah, cool.
I'm
I'm still working and doing things at the same time. I didn't want to see you here all on your own.
yeah. Did you
Hey, Mike.
any new equipment that you bought or?
No, not yet.
Well, you got a regular source for that stuff anyway.
Yeah, I got a lot going on.
How's the print business going? You still doing a lot of that?
Yeah, yeah, they don't stop. They don't stop, which is good.
Yeah, give you something to look forward to.
Hmm. But yeah, I got some more stuff on the drone front, uh, work wise. So I'll tell you about it when
The
we're offline.
yeah, the Mini 3 had an update. I did that, and everybody's raving about the Mini 3 still. Um, I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't get myself out of the habit, Rob, when I go to fly. If it's any kind of weather that I want to fly in, I
yeah,
just I just gravitate towards the Air
the
2.
A2S. Yeah, it's just it's bigger, it's solider. You know it's going to.
Yeah. And even though the Mini has that little screen, it's not as bright as the smart controller.
No, I know.
I mean, it's okay if you're in low light or you're just gonna,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, for
not,
somebody like you, I don't think it's worth it. I don't.
well, it's a backup drone for me because I'm sitting with just the basic three now. I don't have the bevy of drones that I used to have.
But what I mean is, you don't need to be under the 250 gram for why you fly.
No, I do not. And besides that, Rob, because I'm a commercial drone pilot, I have to register all my drones anyway.
Yeah, but over here it makes a lot more sense to have, the under 250 at certain times and places.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Hodges.
Hey, there he is. Paul's here. He's okay.
Yeah,
Paul is joining us from down at his trailer.
looking nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. All right.
Hey, Mr. Hodges.
Hey, Mr. Rob, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna lay down and have a nap now after that meal.
Oh, what did she make for you now?
Oh, let me see. Ham, scalloped potatoes. We had corn, salad. What else?
Wow. Oh, you are getting spoiled.
Yeah. You gotta love them sisters, right?
Well, you got an exceptional one. A lot of people have sisters and brothers and whatever,
Yeah.
but yours is always there.
Yeah.
Hey, Lenny.
Lenny.
All right. Oh, Lynn's in the house, is she? Okay, just give me a minute here, guys. I am just trying to get the screens all ready. Get everything up and running. This year, I can close that out, go back to full blast on this. All right, now we're ready to rock and roll. I just fed the dog, so, well, Gracie hasn't ate, I don't think, or did she eat it? Yep, she ate it. Okay, cool. Going in now? Go. Oh, I had a sign I had to go do just down the road here, about 20 minutes away from here, so got that done. And yeah, almost a belated birthday meal. Well, no, I can't lie, Lynn. That's just one of her regular meals when I'm down here.
Yeah. She feeds you damn well good there, Paul.
Oh, about too good. Oh, I got a fire. Oh, the fire started. It's burning. Oh, hope the thing don't fall over. Okay. The wind's starting to settle down, and had a bunch of stuff in the fire pit there and wanted to burn it. Actually, I'm right back. I just got to go and straighten that fire pit up. The pit wants to fall over a little bit there. Too much weight on one side. Hey, it's raining out.
What?
It's raining.
Oh, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Bright and sunny here.
Well, it's bright and sunny here too, right? So, yeah. Yeah.
So, Rob, did it cool off a little bit over there?
Yeah, it has cooled down a bit. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, us over here and on the North American continent, just about everybody has air conditioning, and it's not that prevalent over there, is it?
Yeah, no, nobody got it.
Oh, okay. Now just a few raindrops fall from one cloud.
We're down to 18 Celsius at the moment, which is 10 past 10 at night. Still pretty warm for us.
Okay.
Yeah, 18, that's 36, 33. That's still about 68.
Yeah. No Lynn, no aircon. None of the UK houses do. Oh, there's Laura.
Yep, Laura's here.
She picking on me again.
The ginger ninja.
She's a classic.
Yeah, she is.
I was talking to her earlier on messages back and forth. I say one thing, she's like, right, I'm going to message her, Sarah. Just, she's got a direct line to my wife. Can't say nothing.
Yeah, I just woke up. I dozed off sitting in my lazy boy and this afternoon and I was waiting. Finally got everything I needed to get done. About 3 o'clock. I figured, well, I got an hour and a half or more. And I woke up at between 1:45 and 5:50.
Why not? You've earned it.
Well, whether I've earned it or not, it happened. So is what it is, right?
Yeah. I'm still receiving invites as well.
Uh,
Do you know what I was on about yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even to a private one or two.
Well, your videos are doing real well too.
Yeah, my one did. Oh, it's like 2,500 views.
Lynn must have checked the camera because she says, "Boy, did he! He was catching big time flies."
Did you see my video, Paul, at the seaside or the cliffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
oh, that video you did there, Rob?
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen that one. That was all along the cliffs there. That was cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised I had like 2,500 views.
Oh, tobacco. No, wind's still blowing pretty good yet, but smoke coming in the trailer.
All right. Okay.
No, I'll get rid of the bugs and the mosquitoes, all that smoke from the fire. Yeah. Actually, it hasn't been bad down here this year. No.
But you wouldn't think it, but the one part in that video, I actually went 2 miles down the coast. It didn't look like 2 miles traveling, did it?
Yeah. Hey, here comes Laura.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, we get to see Laura.
Well, like, you don't get to see me, you get to hear me.
Okay, well, at
Ah.
least we can hear your beautiful voice then.
Put a background on it so people on YouTube know you're here.
Oh, I don't want them to know me.
Yeah.
Who's your
Hey,
toe?
Laura.
Oh, look, that was just fine.
I would imagine if Laura's there, that means Dave is there as well.
No, he just literally walked through the door.
Ah.
I'll switch off your editing.
Rob, you can't switch it off. I keep telling you.
Uh,
Turn my editing off.
Well, you can.
Yeah, you can. I've got DaVinci, so
Yeah.
even though I haven't used it yet.
uh,
Yeah. Well, Paul and I'd like to welcome everybody. We're just kind of hanging here tonight on a Friday
Yep.
night, Friday evening.
Oh, yeah. Sit back and relax. Enjoy it.
Back, relaxed. We'll talk about whatever we want to talk about, and Laura will entertain us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ginger Ninja, well.
Ginger
Good.
Ninja.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, did you fly at all today, Paul, or what?
Yeah, I did a ship this morning. The one I
Well,
did this morning,
Yeah, yeah.
and I finally got it edited and posted. So
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Your video do, Laura?
What was that?
Your video, did it finish
Upload?
editing?
Yes, and it's uploaded. I've just got to go and do some stuff to it before I publish it.
Oh, I say I didn't notice.
No, you just want to know what it is.
I'm curious.
Yeah, David just said it's porn.
Oh, cool. Not homemade, I hope.
We're boring people.
It's not homemade, is it?
The
No.
Heavy Rover is downbound, Paul.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a bright yellow one. So I hear Sparky.
Yeah, she's going to go nuts for a little while because David's just got in.
Oh. So Sparky likes David?
Yes.
Where's he been this time of night then?
He went for a walk.
Oh, okay. I was just being nosy, that's all.
You're always nosy.
So are you?
No, I'm not.
You are. What are you doing? What's this? What's that?
What?
What? What?
Oh, he went on the gym equipment.
Now I know you're lying.
No, he just told me.
Where is the gym equipment?
It's at our local park.
Oh, they have gym equipment out at the local park. Wow.
Well,
Yeah, well, over here we got the gym equipment in the park.
Was he sat there with a Mars bar watching people use it?
What were you doing? Sat there with a Mars bar watching people use it. It's a free way to use the gym.
oh, is it?
Yep.
Stand in line.
It depends what time you go down there. Depends if people are on it.
A lot of our parks have got old gyms, though, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, Lynn says they do that in the Tampa area too. That's news to me. I didn't know they had outdoor public exercise stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of it before.
It's not like the Muscle Beach thing.
Yeah.
Well, I would imagine out along the shore of California, they probably do a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah, Muscle Beach in it and that sort of thing.
Hey,
Mr.
Steve
Carpenter.
Carpenter. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm kind of anxious. I want to hear Dre's if he's had a chance to fly his new M30 or not.
Hey, Steve, how you doing? Oh, it's nice. Got a fan blowing on me here. Just sit back, relaxing, full belly. Just wake me up when we're done, will you?
Yeah.
Poke you with the fork when you're done and roll you over. Right?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Good to see you, Steve.
Yeah.
Rob, you can't see him.
Wow,
I can
good
see
to
him in
hear
the
from
chat.
you.
I can see his name in the chat.
Yeah.
You can read him.
Yeah.
Sorry?
You can read him. You can't see him.
You've
I
been,
can see his name.
hey, Rob,
Technicality, just a technicality.
Yes.
you've,
I've been a
officially,
ball buster.
you've officially been corrected. Yes.
By a llama lover.
By a llama. love.
By a llama.
You could have
Well-
picked a nicer animal.
Well, my sister had bad news for me today, Lynn. She don't have anything for dessert.
Oh, but I bet you got ice cream in the freezer, don't you?
Well, I've got freezies. I've got. I don't know if I got any ice cream in there or not. I don't think I didn't bring any down. Not sure if I got any left in there actually. But that's okay. I got coffee. I'm happy. I'll have soon. My belly settles down a little bit. There, I'll maybe make a coffee.
Oh, I've got coffee right now.
Ugh.
It was Sam's birthday as well the other day.
Well, your Sam's.
Yeah.
Uh.
I tried phoning him, he didn't answer.
He doesn't like you no more.
No, I haven't seen him in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Whatever, but-
Well, you need to get Sparky its own cell phone.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Have you recorded anything yet with that new camera there, Laura?
What, my new action camera?
Yeah.
Or the 360 camera?
Oh, you got a 360 too.
No, I did have a 360, but that had to go back today.
Oh,
But no, my action camera I did. I filmed a little bit today.
oh, good.
Well,
Good.
you should have followed David and got him in action today.
Yeah.
What was the matter with the 360?
Turns out the app for it is not available in this country. It can only be used in Asia.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, it wasn't an Insta 360 then, or
No, it was just a
A
cheap.
cheap ripoff.
Yeah. Which is a bit like my action camera. That's a cheap ripoff.
Yeah.
I still got I got GoPros, but then I've also got a Casio. Is that the name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
My action camera's a Jad Fezzi.
Dad's dizzy. What?
I'll put the link in the chat in a minute.
Yeah.
My daughter uses the cheaper action cameras, and I can put them on my ASCII cards without having to worry too much if they do break. It's only like $100,
Mm.
not like a GoPro.
I'm about to actually make my video public.
What'd you say? It's 30 minutes long, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say stream it, yeah, but if it's 30 minutes, no way.
I don't think it will go live yet because it's still processing the standard.
Oh, have you done it in 4K, have you?
Maybe.
Oh, that'll take days.
The standard shouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
Then it'll process the HD and then process the 4K.
Huh.
Hey, Steve.
The only thing there is, a lot of people will watch it first in the SD because that's what'll show up first.
Yeah, I always put them up at standard first.
Yeah, but then they don't get to see the proper colours of it, then, do they? Because they won't come back a second time. No.
It won't go up in proper 4K anyway because the camera only films in 1060 or 1080.
1080, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you upscaled
1080.
it to 4K, did you?
What was? Yeah, I upscaled.
Oh. You lose a lot of the quality then.
That's my action camera. I just put it in the YouTube chat.
Yep. See it there. Yeah.
Anyway, Rob, I've told Laura to stop winding you up.
You are?
I've told Laura to stop winding you up.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I've told her not. She doesn't wind you up. You're a pull back and go.
I'm a what?
A pull back and go.
You know, the
Oh,
cars
yeah,
where you
sorry.
pull them down.
I had a thing then.
Hey, Filipino, just come into the chat.
Such a retard, you know.
I have no idea. Would you like to get past?
Yes, please.
Haven't you got a Blackpool football match to go to, David?
What?
Haven't you got a Blackpool football match to go to?
He's going to boo you any minute or not speak to you. One of the two.
What's it called? A black what?
Blackpool.
Shut
It's
it.
an area.
Oh,
He don't like the
Oh.
football team that he don't.
Scummy
Yeah.
bastards.
The Filipino just got back in from flying there, Paul.
oh, did she? All right, Filipina.
Well, I think
Yeah,
I had
right.
this salad the other day, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, Filipina.
You want to talk to him while I go and get a fork?
No, not after what Rob just said. But Bob's not on the panel. You can fuck off.
Timothy.
Timothy's not here.
no.
Yeah, no.
Ugh.
Looks like I struck a nerve with that black ball.
He keeps taking the mick out of you, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat my salad for dinner.
You are salad.
Yeah, I've got salad.
Wow. I thought maybe you're going to have beans on toast.
Not today.
Beans on toast and an egg on top. It's nice.
Yeah.
Fried egg on top.
Egg is disgusting.
Sorry?
Egg is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not one of them as well with the eggs.
I'm a vegetarian. I can't eat egg.
I thought a veggie was just meat.
No, it's
I can't eat egg in egg form because it could have been fertilized.
Oh, just dip your soldiers in it and give over.
Well, I definitely can't eat a soldier if I'm a vegetarian. Fuck's sake.
Okay, Steve. Yep. He said he'd be right back.
he got you on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, so you don't do fish either then, do you, David?
No, because
No, that's a pescatarian.
pescatarian eats fish.
Oh,
Do you
so
eat?
you one of these like you'll only eat an apple if it's fallen off the tree?
No, that's a vegan.
So you don't eat insects?
No.
So if it's alive, it's no go.
If it's dead, it's no go either.
Huh.
Me
Hey,
on the other
Justin.
hand- Oh no, I'm going now.
Or whatever.
No, I better be nice, Justin. He made me an intro video today.
Oh man.
David's going to a black ball football match, Justin.
Shut it, dickhead.
So, Justin, do you just wake up or what?
Yeah, I fell asleep a little while ago.
Yeah.
Sarah just woke me up.
Yeah.
Don't I have no
Good
internet?
thanks, Sparky. Hey, Google, turn on the office light.
Okay, turning the office lights on.
I keep forgetting it's 10:30 at night over
Stop
there.
while you're at it.
Yeah.
Sorry, can't help with that.
It'd be funny as hell if you just said, Rob just got, ow.
Hey, Robbie, you got headphones in?
Yeah, why?
Where's the smoke
Ah.
alarm?
Sorry?
Where's the smoke alarm? You soon get them headphones out.
Did
No,
you like that though, Laura?
Yeah, I'll be using it this week. I'll be using it tomorrow morning. I haven't showed you the new one, have I? He edited it slightly.
Can you do Welsh Rob one?
On what?
It should start off saying boring old fart will be live shortly.
You coming to the co-host, do you?
Oh,
Who's referring to you then, won't they, David?
What's that?
They'll be referring to you.
No, I was referring to you.
No.
which one of you two is older?
Him.
I said to him.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Time you
what
going
Rob
live
is.
tomorrow?
I'm going live at 9 a.m. my time tomorrow, which is about 2
78 I
a.m.
was born.
2 a.m. Yeah, that's
He's
right.
clearly in his 90s.
That's 2 a.m. my time?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
you got spooked.
78 I was born.
Justin, I don't think is going to set his alarm.
You was born when, Rob?
78.
Lying fucker.
Oh, yeah. When you say what you really think.
I can find out anyway.
He was born in 73.
No, I wasn't.
Well, you're older than me.
Yeah, but far better looking.
Don't fucking think
He was
so.
born in 75.
75?
Mhm.
Fucking hell, he has had a hard life.
Rob,
After the
you,
last 2 years of knowing you.
I got facial hair that's older than that.
Rob, your Facebook profile gives it away.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm also sure Sarah would have told me as well if I inboxed her.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Oh, what's up, Steve? What's up, Filipina? Sorry, I'm just waking up. Half asleep.
All right, we'll stop bickering now on their stream.
Steve Carpenter says hi to you, Rob.
Yeah, I said hi to him.
And Dave and Justin.
And David, yeah.
Hey, Steve.
I'm going to go give some of this healthy stuff to the cockatiels.
David just came out from working out in the park.
What'd you say then, Lordy? You're going to go cop a feel?
No,
Hmm.
I'm going to give some of this healthy stuff to the cockatiels.
Ah,
Find out the gutter.
I thought you said you're going to go cop a feel.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
That's because your minds are in the gutter.
But it was, but Laura, it was only Rob that mentioned it.
Yeah.
The rest of us just kind of sat here and blinked our eyes a little bit.
He nearly had a stroke.
Hey guys,
Listen, you stop stroking it while Laura's about.
I couldn't have a stroke anyway. I couldn't reach. Too bloody fat.
Yeah, I heard you're larger sideways than you are tall.
Oh, my God.
I am. I'm a growing lad. I'm just growing outwards.
David said he looks like a 40-year-old toddler.
47.
Oh, God. Stop laughing so much.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like a rabbit.
I think Paul's being marauded by a fly.
There's one here, just one. He's bugging me.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit Justin with it.
Yeah.
That's all it ever is. It's just one buzzing around you. That's like when a random mosquito will get in the house here and you'll hear it. Zzz, zzz, and you can't see the damn thing, but you'll hear it buzzing by your ear. Oh, it's so fucking annoying.
Okay. I don't want to wear that.
Well, I don't want to leave, but I think I'm going to go get that Happy Rover, Paul.
Okay. Okay. That's good, Paul. You're
It's,
fine.
you guys will be able to see it when it comes down.
Don't worry, we'll look after your stream for you.
Okay, well, I made all of you guys co-hosts, so.
Oh. Well, damn it. I was going to sell the channel. I thought I was the only one. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, it's lovely and peaceful.
Paul, don't wave that in front of Rob. He'll get excited.
If Rob's trying to talk, he's not looking at his screen.
Oh, he's over here.
How long till he realizes?
Hey.
Rob.
Fine.
He's muted.
That's what I mean. How long till he notices?
quite a while. I was talking to myself.
Mhm.
I know we were enjoying the piece.
I was telling the telly that we sent a link to Elon Musk ones. Remember that? Was it on Sam's live stream?
Oh. Oh yes. Oh, you tweeted Sam's link everywhere, didn't you?
Yeah, to Elon Musk.
This is the action cam you got?
Yeah. I'm waiting for some footage to go up from it for that what I did today.
How did it come out? Pretty good or what?
It looks all right.
Tell me what it's like, Justin, to save me having to watch it.
I'll make you watch it. Even worse, I'll send it to Sarah and she'll make you watch it.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. That'll make it.
I see it comes with a helmet mount. Or are you running on the bus with a helmet?
No, it doesn't come with a helmet mount. Oh yeah, it does, but you need a cycling helmet. But
Not that sort of helmet, Rob. Pack it in.
I've actually ordered it a chest strap and the head strap, haven't I?
Well, it comes with a suction cup. You just go bang, stick it on your forehead.
And then I can't get it back off. No, I actually wedged it between the chair and the window. Does that mean my video's already up? And I've just not noticed.
And he has a waterproof case and all that.
Yep. No, it's not up yet.
Supposed to go down to what, 30 meters or something?
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, I actually want to see that footage only because I want to see how good it is for that price.
Yeah. It's all, yeah, it seems not that expensive, really.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious to see how good the footage is out of it.
Well, as soon as it's finished processing, it'll be live.
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
like
good.
the next one's up then as well, Justin.
Do what?
I got the
There-
GoPros, but I've also got the Casios.
Casio.
Casio?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get my one in 4K. And I think it's only slightly more expensive.
But they're actually not bad quality.
Why do you keep disconnecting?
What's disconnecting?
Oh, there we go. My mouse with borders was disconnecting.
Oh. I put a third monitor off of the display port and it keeps disconnecting on me. I don't know why. Well, somebody texted me.
What does that shoot in? 1080 30 or 60? It doesn't say.
I actually don't remember.
1080 30.
Mine does
megapixel
4K
photos.
60.
Yeah, the 4K version of it is £59.98.
Yeah.
It's pretty much given the same specs as the Mini 2 camera. 1080p, 30 frames, 12 megapixel photos.
Sanitary stuff.
Oh,
Well, now.
I just got a thing here, so it must be posted now, eh?
You plan on doing any underwater videos or no?
I'm not too sure yet.
Are you guys close to the coast or are you kind of like in the middle?
Are we close to the coast? Oh,
About 20 miles.
Oh, that's not bad. I wish I was only 20 miles. If I was only 20 miles from the beach, I wouldn't mind going to the beach.
when I next go to the local theme park, I am going to ask permission to film on the rides and take my action camera on them.
The beach is about 60, 70 miles for me.
60 or 70 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trip. It takes about a little over an hour and a half to get there.
I know it's not that bad, I suppose.
It don't look too bad, Laura, for, you know, what you paid for it. That's not bad.
And I've just noticed the standard version's up.
Yeah, it would be nice to probably if they had a filter or something on it just to take some of the haze off of it. But you know, the quality's pretty good. You see stuff pretty good. It just looks just a tiny bit blown out, eh?
Let me see
Yeah,
here.
but don't forget, you have upscaled it as well.
Yeah, I upscaled it to 4K, so
I
Okay.
bet you a 1080. I bet it didn't look too bad.
Well, on YouTube, 1080 looks pretty good, so
Yeah.
you don't really need to upscale it unless you want to.
Yeah.
I know. Why am I there? That's not where I want to go.
Oh, look at that. They do construction there too. Oh, there's a ship hull's gonna do. That yellow one. Go.
Oh no, your live stream says it's at 4 a.m. my time.
well, there you go. That's the time it's going to be. I might have worked it out wrong. Backwards. It's actually so Tim can actually play the games.
You on in the morning, are you, Laura?
What?
You on in the morning?
Yeah, 9 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So get up.
Oh, you were filming from the bus, huh?
Yeah, I was on the bus.
It's not bad video stabilization for you being on a
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah, no kidding.
I did
That
wedge
might
it.
be why the video looks kind of grainy though, because she's looking through a window too.
Yeah. The window
Okay.
could have been a little dirty too, right?
I did wedge it in between the seat and the window, so I didn't have to hold it.
Oh, crap.
What?
Fire brigade are going out on strike.
Oh, great.
So you go down A&E, there's no doctors. Set your house on fire, no fire brigade.
Mm.
Think of getting out on the train? No trains. There'll be a proper national strike, this.
They normally bring the military in though for fire.
They can't. It's going to be a national strike.
Mm.
Oh, what?
The fire brigade are going out on strike.
Oh, they done that. Oh, God, years ago. They did
Yeah.
bring in the military last time.
Yeah, but this time they
Green
can't.
goddesses. But this time they won't be able to because the military are going with them.
Oh, God.
It's a full national strike. I think they offer emergency cover if there's a big fire, but they won't deal with like small fires.
Yeah. Your skips and your
So if you're in a
big
bungalow, you're fucked. If you're in a mansion, they'll come and rescue you.
Yeah.
And why are they going on strike?
Cost of living, pay poor pay rises over the years?
I saw your post in the chat.
Hey, Jody's in the chat.
Oh, thank you, Lynn.
Yeah. Paul's out filming a ship right now. That one right there, you see it right behind his chair. The big lift. Yeah. That one right there. That's one
Yeah.
Paul's out filming right now.
I am, Lynn. I've just been. Oh, I went out and reorganized the living room earlier.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
Oh, I've not put my drone batteries on charge. I'll do that now.
Trying to go for the rugged mountain look I was drone shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that video stabilization on that bus was actually really good.
Yeah.
Very little shaking. Because buses usually aren't the smoothest rides neither.
That bus
Yeah.
journey isn't the smoothest ride.
Did you
I mean, that's what I'm
stabilise
saying.
it?
It filmed better than most people would with their cell phones in their hands. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Did you stabilize it in editing, Laura?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
And I was going down country lanes.
I know. I love those old school streets look that you guys have over there.
Oh yeah.
They mean the ones where if you meet Welsh Rob coming down, you have to climb over the bushes.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, AZ. Welcome there, AZ.
What's up, David? Yeah, your guys' streets aren't that wide to begin with anyway, right?
Yeah, they're wide enough.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
but have
everybody
you
else
heard-
thinks. No.
Haven't you heard that thing? 40, give me 40 acres, I'll turn that rig around. Need wide roads.
Oh, I did have one battery not used.
Evening, AZ.
Hey, AZ.
Trucks in here, down in the UK, we just fucking turn around on the side road. We won't, fuck it. Don't mind. Put the house out.
Yeah, they're all widening all the roads where I live at. From a lot of them are going from 2 lanes to 4 to 6 lanes.
Oh,
What's the battery life on this?
cause you go down Kitchener between here and Toronto, they're like freaking 8 lanes or more wide now.
Oh, that's still
Get-
fully charged.
Going into Toronto, it's getting stupid.
That's what the battery life on. Amazing.
That's because of you lot and your hammers and all them sort of things, isn't it?
Feel like some dogs out.
That's not 10 minutes, but I just want to get my charger. I'm
Here you
actually,
go, Justin.
I'm actually.
Look how many lanes there are on this road. Yeah. And look how jammed it is.
All right, let me pull it up real quick.
What time are we going to get up? 5.
It's pissing me off.
4.
This Mouse Without Borders keeps freaking disconnecting on me. Yeah, it looks like looks like a border crossing.
Half 4. It is.
Yeah, that looks like the U.S. border crossing down in Mexico. It's freaking
24-hour delay now in crossing the border.
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah.
get there 24 hours early.
Now, which border is that?
That's the border between England and France.
Ah,
That's all the Brexiteers trying to fuck off to Europe, taking Boris Johnson with them.
yeah, it looks like a standard freaking highway in LA too.
Best laid plans. I got down there and it was going by already.
Oh, you couldn't catch it, Paul?
Now, this is delayed.
No.
It was pretty rusty looking anyway.
Yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Oh, somebody's calling me.
Oh,
Susie.
Time to put the
Right
drum
back.
on charge.
okay, Paul. Anyway, it was a nice try. Me and I went for a little ride. Yeah, I'll give you a
My
cookie
plug's bent.
just to reward you. Yeah.
Oh, that's not just me.
Oh God. Royal Navy are chasing 2 Russian subs around the North Sea.
Have you got my cable still?
You mean this one?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
I'd like it back, please.
The fuck? I'm gonna get an electric shock off that.
Oh my God, MP.
Yeah.
Sure.
There,
I like how Rob just laughed at you after you got electric
I'm getting
shock.
electric shock off my fucking computer and he's laughing.
it's almost like the British version of
Not my
Lucy
the wire, is it?
Ricardo.
Because I'd have to buy a new one.
Rob,
It's long enough to wrap around his neck.
it's like the British version of Ricky and Lucy Ricardo.
I don't know who that is, but I'll agree.
I Love Lucy.
Ricky
Oh,
Ricardo.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's,
What do
Bill
you-
from Newfound Drone Production. Good evening.
You don't know who that is?
Lucille
Yeah, I
Ball.
have.
Yeah, Lucille Ball.
No, I know I Love Lucy.
That's
Yeah.
her. And the husband was Ricky Ricardo.
Desi Arnaz.
Desi Arnaz, yeah.
Right, let's put my that memory card actually in my drone so I don't
Looking on YouTube here. I'm trying to see if there's any videos on why this shit keeps disconnecting on me.
because it doesn't like you.
I guess not. I don't know. It just started doing it the other day where it keeps disconnecting.
Oh, Bill's having dollar fry. $1 fries that he
Little potatoes.
made
Yeah.
with his own potatoes. Yeah.
Well, they're going to be good and sweet. A little bit of butter, salt. Oh,
Yeah.
they'd be so sweet
And,
tasting.
and if you put a few beans with it too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Under what? Norland red potatoes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not from PEI, Bill. They get a lot of red potatoes out of there. I think.
I didn't understand anything you just said.
Yes, yes.
I don't understand half the things you say.
No.
I don't understand anything he says.
Fuck off, David.
What'd you say?
Right, that's my action camera charger.
Blackpool.
Scum!
Well,
Oh,
Bill says he still grows his own food. Laura, you don't do any gardening or
I don't have a garden.
yeah. I don't either. But I know a lot of people like to have tomato plants and they have rutabagas and they have onions in the ground.
Yeah, but most housing over where you guys live, David, most of you guys don't have big enough yards to really do a lot of that, right?
Do a lot of what?
Gardening.
Like yards over in England are very small. Like if you do have one, right?
No.
Do you guys have big, massive yards like we do here in the US?
Yeah, we can have acres if we want it.
Yeah, we've got acres of garden. It's just somebody else's house is in it.
Well,
No,
no, because I was watching a video not too long ago and they were talking about like the size difference in US houses versus houses over there in the yards and all that.
Justin,
then it's the same sort of thing as like your Florida to New York.
yeah.
Certain
Justin,
parts of the UK,
Rob,
you
shut
get
up.
more for your money.
Justin, I'm about to send you a link in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you're reading it, remember what you guys were talking about with the Australians last night. And then you tell me that's not them two at it.
Okay.
Do at it.
Dominic and Tim were talking about, and Marcel was talking about weed. Yeah. Look at this. That's a weed farm in Australia. Emitting a pink glow.
Oh, Jesus.
Only in Australia.
Lily said thank
Yeah.
you. She thought it was you. That's why she went slow. She weren't too sure.
Ah,
Go right about the light.
Yeah, she said thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, closer you get to London, the smaller the gardens are. Justin,
Do I?
the closer you get to London, the smaller the gardens.
They don't have gardens in London. They have someone else's living room.
Yeah.
yeah.
I went on my phone for some reason.
Oh my God. Yeah, but that light was bright as hell. Like, they're having a damn rave in the middle of the.
Hey, did Tim go live today?
I don't know. I
No.
got a
No,
message
no.
asking me.
No, he never did go live. I got up at like, because he told me, I told him, he was like, oh, yeah. When I go live, it'll be like 4 your time. And I was like, oh, well, I don't get up till 7. He was like, well, I'll be up then. Oh, he goes, I'll still be on. I got up at 7. He never went live unless he did and then deleted it. So I don't know if
Maybe he ran into the doorway and passed out.
I don't know. He told everybody he was going live and then he didn't. So, well, like I said too, but Tim did that for a long time too, where he would go live and then he would immediately delete it right after. It was done.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't even know about it if you weren't on it.
Well, you would, because you would have had the notification.
Yeah, which I didn't get anyone from him. So
Favorite.
Man in Israel dies after sinkhole opens up under his swimming pool and sucks him in.
Wow.
Jesus.
this
Bro,
pool
did
is
you
probably.
Now you know what it feels like to be going down the drain, right?
Well, his pool's probably what caused it. It's probably leaking over time or something. 'Cause there are quite a few sinkholes are actually caused by man-made issues because of leaking pipes underground and different things like that can cause them. It's not always natural.
Laura, what are you doing?
I messaged Sarah.
Oh, you shit.
I put Robs that keeps picking on me. Can you tell him off? And she messaged back going, of course I will. I'll beat him with a slipper.
Rob, you can only have so much fun before it turns ugly.
Oh,
You should never have introduced her to your partner. Justin's going to find that out the hard way.
Oh, Sarah's already got him. He's on a leash, boy.
Well, look who just joined the chat. Kelly Taylor.
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly?
What's up, Kelly?
Laura.
Oh,
Oh, I want one of them.
It's for toddlers, you goof.
Oh, is it the toddler one? No, there's what other ones you get it called Eve, something like that. Is it E?
Hey, did I put those rules on there long enough for you?
Yes, they're on there long enough this time. You haven't seen the new one.
Don't you? No,
Don't tell me shut up.
I just did then. I shut up. See what I have to put up with? She never listens to me.
What are you laughing at?
That's enough.
Oh, he's getting slapped. You
Yeah,
hear
that's
that?
it.
I heard the whacking going on.
Lord, you're dead.
Sarah just come in and whacked him with a slipper.
Twice.
I did say you're live on Paul's stream, so if you do it now, we'll all hear it.
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh, payback's a bitch. I'm really gonna have to think hard on this one.
Oh,
You gotta do something special, Rob.
Yeah.
Let me know when you start thinking about it. I'll call the fire brigade.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right, thank you, Kelly. How are you?
Yeah, I heard that, Steve.
Oh man, I
huh?
don't want
They
DeSantis
said
to leave
that'd be the
Florida.
dream. It'd be the dream team.
I don't want DeSantis to leave Florida though. He's mine. Ain't nobody else can have him.
Too late.
Where's DeSantis going?
He said, Steve said that I guess he's running with Trump in 2024.
Ooh, Sander.
Hey,
DeSantis.
Steve.
DeSantis. He's the
He's the governor of Florida.
I don't know,
I thought he said
Steve. Can you
Santa.
see this? He dances in my window all the time.
There you go.
Yeah.
DeSantis is like the best governor ever.
Not that Justin doesn't have an opinion, but
I'm just saying.
he's done very well for Florida.
Like I said, when everybody was going through the whole pandemic and all the riots and all that stuff, you didn't feel like any of that was happening down here. You felt like it was just normal, everyday living. Like you didn't feel disrupted by any of that.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, who was it? There was a doctor, I think he's just but anyways, he was talking today about DeSantis and Trump running 2024, called the Dream Team.
I don't want him to.
Trump's going to be in jail by then.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I don't want DeSantis to leave Florida is because governors have more control over their states than the federal government does.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
So that's why I would rather have a governor like that and really worry more about the president, because you should always worry more about your local and state representatives more than you should your federal,
Yeah.
because they have more control over what you do than the federal government does. The federal government actually has very little control over what states do. Because that's what pissed Biden off so bad, because every time he tried to put a policy in place, DeSantis wrote a law in Florida overriding it.
Yeah.
And he'd get all pissed off about it.
Yeah.
You see, that sort of politics pisses me off, right? Because everybody, yeah, should work together to make things better for everybody. Yeah. All this party politics crap, when it comes to like cost of living, you know, the global crisis and that, what's the point?
Well, see, DeSantis is one of those ones that he wants you to have as much freedom as possible without the state government overstepping.
Yeah.
And he writes a lot of laws in place protecting the citizens from the state where they can't overstep, or like even like when he wrote the law saying that school districts, you know, he gave more power to the parents than the school districts, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
The school districts shouldn't be able to tell you what you can do, what you can and can't do with your own child. And they've gotten, in some states, they've overreached like crazy to where almost the parents have no say-so in anything their kid does.
Yeah, well, I think politicians all need to start working together to make this fucking planet a better place.
Oh, I agree 100%.
None of this bullshit. Oh, we're not going to do anything like that because, my party doesn't like you.
But like I said, all he did the whole time through all this was he protected us from government overreach. And that's why everybody in Florida loved him so much.
Yep.
And still does, because he keeps the government from overreaching on any type of personal freedom.
Yeah, and then when he runs for president and loses because Trump's an idiot and he's going to jail anyway, yeah, then you're going to find the next governor is going to come along and undo all his hard work, and you're going to get hit twice as hard.
Nah, there ain't nobody going to jail because no politician goes to jail. If you go back and look at all the investigations they've done on every politician from either side, it never goes anywhere, even when they have hardcore evidence against them.
Can't incite a riot and sit there and do nothing about it, yeah, and then expect to be able to run for governor again or president.
Well, David, I don't know how it is over there, but the one thing that really bothers me about our country is we have all of these people have migrated to the United States. I mean, within just a few years, and they're all running for Congress because they want to change us to be like the country that they left because they didn't like it. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't understand
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
got the same
you
thing
have
here.
4 years of
Same
Donald
thing here in
Trump.
Canada.
Yeah, but you've got to answer the question. You have 4 years of Donald Trump. Yeah. Did he do anything to stop that? Apart from threatening to build a half a wall?
Well,
Well, he was
the only
working on it, I think.
I think he was working on it, David, because illegal immigration has increased into the United States tenfold since the new administration.
Right. I will point something out to you. Yeah. The way you increase illegal migration is by having a stupid non-legal way, legal way of getting in. If you don't,
No, and we've all talked about that and agreed that it's extremely difficult for somebody that wants to become legal.
Yeah.
And I think that needs to change to a certain extent and needs to be overhauled.
well, look at our country. Yeah, what have our government plan on doing? They're going to come across Europe, get to our country, and if they don't come in via the legal channels, which are very restrictive, yeah, it's very hard to do, yeah, they're going to ship them off to Rwanda, yeah, and pay Rwanda shitloads of money to take them, and they're going to go, well, we'll just head back then. The only people that are going to make money out of this are the Rwandans. Yeah.
And that's the same problem we have. We can send people back 100 times and they'll still come back.
Yep.
Or what they're doing now over here, David, I don't know if you've been watching it or not. At nighttime, they're loading up great big huge airliners with all of the illegal immigrants and flying them all over the country, giving them each $2,500 and a cell phone and just releasing them into the population.
And that's because the party that's in charge now thinks that they're going to gain votes by doing that.
And that's because the party that is in charge now has all these groups that are a nonprofit, which are a 401c, which means you cannot dig into their financial records to find out where the money came from. And a lot of it, which they've done the digging into, comes from the federal government in order to do it. So we're all paying for these nonprofit groups in order to shelter them. They're the ones that are making the money and putting these people off. But the biggest laugh has got to be in DC and New York right now, when both the mayors come out on national public news and are complaining about the illegal aliens, how it's causing stress on their cities.
Yeah.
I just got to sit there and say, gee whiz, we've had 2 million people cross the southern border, and you just take those states only on the southern border. What do you think it's done to them?
Yeah, but do you not this is the problem we've got here, right?
Right.
It's not the migrants that's the problem. Yeah. It's the people that ship them over here, the traffickers. And not only that, over here, we've got a rental crisis caused by this because landlords now, if they were to take their 4-bedroomed house, yeah, they could put 5, 6 illegal immigrants in
Yeah.
one room, make them work on the farms and take a cut of their wage, make shitloads more than what we would pay in rent.
Yeah.
Same thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Exact
the
same
same
thing
thing.
here.
The point is, policies have to follow each other. You know, you can't just look at immigration and go, right, whack, whack, whack. No, it's not just your immigration. You've got to look at your housing policy. If our government woke up and said, right, homes of multiple occupancy, they're out. Yeah, they're no more. Yeah. 1 room, 1 family, 1 bedroom. You can't have, you know, families of, you know, multiple families in 1 room. Stop that. If you stop that, yeah, suddenly these landlords can't make the money. In other words, there's no incentive for these people to come over here. We get all this. They're coming over here to get paid benefits. No, they do not. They come over here, they get shipped to these houses, and they get mugged off by being shipped out to on coaches, out to the farms, do a hard day's work, and get shipped back. And at the end of the week, they get given 20, 30 quid to go and buy a few luxuries, probably send £20 back home to their family. Yeah. You've got to stop that. You've got to stop the farmers using them. You've got to stop the landlords giving them accommodation.
Well, here in the United States, they could do that fairly quickly, but they're not going to do it because the largest lobbyist here in the United States is the United States Chamber of Commerce. And they want the child labor, but yet they sit there and they mouth how they want higher wages. It isn't. They've got to go into undercutting.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something now. Do you want to know why governments don't do anything to tackle immigration? Because there's so much money in it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They make thousands on it. Yeah. It's just the way it is. You know, governments are as bad as the traffickers, as bad as the landlords, as bad as the farmers and stuff. The whole lot is a problem.
I mean, honestly, everything that you're saying sounds exactly what's happening over here. I mean,
It's happening
To a
across
T.
the world. It's not just America. Think about poor Italy. Yeah.
well, it's every first world nation that's dealing with this.
Yeah, but the law in Europe states that when somebody travels and claims asylum, yeah, they have to do it in the first safe country that they land in.
Ours
Yeah.
says that too.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen. Yeah, what happens is they get to places like Turkey, which is technically a safe country. Yeah, they get to France, and all these countries ship them on. They go to them. Where are you going? They go UK. Yeah, we pay France millions and millions a year. Yeah, to help to have that little bit of border on their land. Yeah, and what they do, they help them through. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
When-
same here.
When they stop them on the boats coming across, yeah, instead of taking the boats and destroying them, they don't. Yes, they take them back to France, yeah, but then they leave the boats on the beach. What do you think is going to happen? Yeah,
The next group.
it's all
Same
about
thing happens here in California, Peter. It's exactly what happens here. They come up the border because where I live is about I'm about 67 miles from San Diego, and the border, call it maybe 80 miles. And they'll take boats, what they call pongo boats, and they'll bring them up shore. And we've had them up and down the coast to where they'll come aboard with 15, 20 people and or more in these little boats, and they'll just go ashore, boom, they leave it, and they all scatter and run.
happens here. Happens everywhere. Yeah. But until governments, yeah, deal with the problem, there's no point you guys dealing with immigration in your country. You have to deal with it at source. Yeah. So in other words, if there's people coming from Mexico, you have to deal with the problem that's making them leave Mexico.
Well,
Yeah.
the sad part of it is Mexico is not the majority of the illegal immigrants coming to our country.
Exactly.
They're coming from South America. They're coming from Asia. They're coming from
Central
Africa.
America,
Yep.
Africa. The last count here through California for the month of June, 112 countries were represented by people coming across the border
Yeah, but how are they getting to you? What countries are they
Or
coming
going through
through
Mexico.
through Mexico.
So you have to deal with the problem in Mexico. Yeah, like we try to do in France. Yeah,
Well, the Mexican government can't even get their own shit under control.
No.
Yeah,
Like
the
they can't
the
even deal with the
cartels.
car. Like they're definitely afraid of the cartels.
Oh yeah, sure they are.
Yeah, send the U.S. military in there for a couple of weeks and see how quick those cartels run tail. Because the Mexican military doesn't do jack shit. Send
Yeah,
30,000
especially-
U.S. troops in there and they'd wipe them out.
When on the border, they see these cartels bringing, 50 to 100 illegals and pointing the way for them to cross the river. And they stand there and just kind of laugh. They think it's funny.
Well, the thing was, at one point, the Mexican government sent 40,000 of their troops to deal with the cartels. And guess what? They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
If
Well,
that was
that's because
40
they got
U.S.,
shut up.
if that was
It's slowed-
40,000
it's when Trump was in office, it slowed down to almost the lowest levels in history.
yeah, if you
not-
sent
not the
40,000
lowest.
U.S. troops in there, they would have wiped them out in a matter of a week.
Laura says goodbye. She's bored.
Hey, Laura.
Good night, Laura.
Hi,
Hey,
Laura.
Rob's not going to know how to act now that you're leaving.
Well,
No, I get tired.
Laura says she's going to bed, so you can speak to her all in 15 minutes.
Exactly, Robert.
Laura's on in how many hours?
10.
10.
10 hours. So at 2:00 a.m. Eastern time, Laura will be live.
So you got to go get her beauty sleep. Yeah.
Yes.
Longer than 10 hours.
Yep.
We'll see. Another reason why the border
Rob.
was getting so secured at that time too is because we did have U.S. troops down at the border. They were helping the border patrol fill in the gaps.
Yeah, we had the National Guard. We had a whole bunch of people down there.
But he
And
didn't
the
work.
Army Corps of Engineers were building the wall and supervising, and
But he didn't
The
work.
last Border Patrol agent I talked to, he said, I feel like I went to work for Motel 6. All I do is take the name, information, I give it to them, and all I do is shuttle them and move them on to the next. Don't know how to prove or verify anything.
yeah, they line them up to get on buses to go to airports.
Well, the border patrol said for years they feel like their hands are tied behind their backs.
Oh yeah,
They don't let them do their damn job.
I know several of them.
That's
they're,
why the border patrol loved Trump so much. They absolutely adored him because he untied their hands and let them do their job.
Trump didn't solve the problem.
And people
Yeah.
called him racist for it.
Yeah.
No, Trump did not solve the problem.
Right,
Trump
I'm jumping off,
caused
guys.
the problem.
Okay, Rob.
Hey, Rob, thanks
Later,
for being
Rob.
here, buddy.
Bye-bye,
All
Rob.
right, I'll see you all tomorrow.
Are you going to be
Okay.
on? Are you going to be on with Laura at 2 a.m.?
Yeah, no.
That's 4 a.m. our time.
No.
Right, see you all later.
Okay,
No,
Rob.
it's
take care.
scheduled.
Hi,
for-
Rob. Hi, Rob.
It's scheduled for 4 a.m. our time, Paul.
4 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she said 7 o'clock her time.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, because when I was on YouTube, it was it had the thing up there.
9
It said,
o'clock your time though would be 5 hours different.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Be 4
4
o'clock
o'clock your
a.m.
yeah,
9 plus 5 is 12. Or no, be 14.
geez,
Or-
there we go with the
9 plus
time
five,
zones
1
again.
o'clock for me and I will be dead asleep.
Yeah, I won't be here. I'll guarantee you that.
Don't worry, we'll get a megaphone and shout across the pond at you.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I mean, if you go on about 3 hours later than that, you'll get most of the people from the US will be getting up around that time.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, Steve, but someplace, well, I think it was North Carolina, some town, the whole police department quit.
Hey,
They brought in a
David,
new manager, personnel manager, and the whole force just got up and quit. Everybody, chief.
David,
everybody.
what's the odds, David, that that Uncle Bill will be on your channel in the morning?
0.
Why do I?
I'll tell you why it'd be 0. 1,
Did Laura tell Bill she was going to be on at that time?
she did, but 1, Bill, it'll be 4 o'clock, and Bill works all day Saturday.
Yeah.
He's already said he might be there. Because that's the time he
Because Uncle Bill's a regular over there on your game show.
Hey, Hodges, where was that police department at?
I think it was in North Carolina or something.
What was the whole deal with the,
Well, they brought in some personnel manager or something. He's been there a month, and everything was getting so dangerous for the cops because they're cutting back, couldn't do this, couldn't do that, and all that. So the whole police force got up and quit.
Jesus.
That's great.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Not great.
Well, they were making it unsafe for their officers and
Mhm.
everything else, eh? Well, you got some guy in there woke. Oh, you can't touch him. You can't do this. Can't do that. You know, it just, but anyways, the whole police force started out for the chief and then went right down the line. Every officer quit. Everyone.
So that means the sheriff's department for that county is going to have to step in.
Yep.
Because they have to take over once the
Well-
local police department does that.
And I know this might sound racist to me because what I don't get is growing up, Paul, you and I and David and Steve, you didn't fight with police officers on the street. You did whatever they told you to do.
Exactly.
Now these young people, especially the minority ethnic ones, they think that they're above that and get away from me. I'll do what I want to do. And then they run and they get shot and killed. And it's like, okay.
You see.
Yeah.
your
Well, there was a
problem-
cop killed the other day. What, yesterday
Yep.
or day before? Because he pulled over some guy because he had expired tags.
Yep.
Really? It's a ticket.
Guy got out of the
Tell you
car
what,
and shot him.
Right? Over here, right, you have the far right going around going, we don't want immigration. We don't want that skin color over here. They go around shouting all that. Yeah. And then the police go in and bust them. Yeah. And then the far lefties, yeah, the snowflakes, as the far right call them, yeah, let them off. They're just protesting. Yeah. It's a vicious circle.
Yep.
Well, do you see that one in New York? That Representative Zeldin was doing a rally. Some guy come up
I
on
was
stage.
just going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, you on stage there doing a rally or whatever. This guy tried to come up and stab him, so they arrested him, charged for a second-degree assault or something.
That was in New York State.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
kicked him loose.
Yep. And they took him, booked him, and let him out on his own recognizance.
And they've dropped the charges, I heard.
Dropped the charges.
Because the far left and the far right are so far apart, yeah, that they're damaging each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Something wrong.
We need to get back
here,
to the whole planet needs to get back to the center ground. Yeah.
yeah,
You
that's
have
a
to respect-
Hey, David,
The
can you
law.
turn your mic up just a little bit? David, you're real quiet.
Yeah. Just a minute. That any better?
A little bit. Can you a little more?
Yeah. Just a minute.
Yeah, that's not bad.
that's good.
Got even
It
worse.
just sounded like you were sitting far from your microphone.
Yeah.
I was.
Now
again.
we know.
Nope.
Now we know.
Yeah. Don't want to get too close to Justin.
now we knew. Operator air.
No, what I'm saying is we need to get back to some sort of center ground. Yeah. There has to
Oh,
be
yeah, oh, yeah.
there has to be give and take on both sides, right? We can't have mass illegal immigration. Yeah. But you have to have legal immigration.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
not if people are coming from war-torn countries. Our biggest problem, and I bet it's America's biggest problem, yeah, is our policy across the world. When we go into places like Afghanistan, right, and kick shit, and we give them all that better life for a few moments, and then we go, fuck it, we're off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think them people are going to go? They've seen the life we've had.
Yeah.
That we have. They've seen it in their own country and they've gone, why stay here? I'm
Yep,
going over
yep.
to America. I'm going over to the UK. Yeah.
Yep.
Our policy across the world has to change.
Oh,
Both
without a
Right.
doubt. And for us here, it's our legislators have never done it. They've had a chance to do it as long as I've been alive, but
Yeah.
it isn't.
You see, I don't get in your country as well. Yeah. Why the president, should be picking the Supreme Court judges. You know, why should a Supreme Court judges have to be Republican and Democrats? Yeah, they should be Supreme Court judges there for justice for all.
Yep.
Yeah,
Justice is supposed to be blind, but it's not.
it's not in your country. It's not over here either. Yeah, I mean, Boris Johnson got away with a lot of shit for a long time. And it was only when the people suddenly said, actually, no, we're not having this, and started going out on the street, that the police went, we better deal with this. You know, our government brought in a whole law to ban protesting with, shouting at protests, to stop one guy that protested from 2016. He's still protesting today. Every day he's out on the street shouting at politicians, and they brought in the whole law for him. On the first day the law came in, he got arrested. They took his megaphone off him and said to him, you cannot use a megaphone no more. The next day, after they released him, he came out. He had giant speakers and a microphone and had purchased himself an entertainment license, street entertainment license. Now stop him.
That's a good loophole there.
Yeah.
And that's because the far right and the far left haven't got a fucking clue.
Yeah.
Well, an example of it here, which we had, is you've heard of her name, Alexandria AOC.
Yeah.
She was over there. They had this guy. He's a YouTuber. He went out there and he heckled her on the steps of the going into the Capitol building, calling her his favorite Latina with a sweet booty, and he's yelling this out in the steps. She was headed over to more or less deck him, but one of her staff stopped her, went in, so she calls the Capitol Police. Well, here in the United States, we have a thing called the First Amendment, and he's allowed to protest. He's allowed to do that. He was not in her office. He was not in a private space, but yet, just like Paul Hodges just said, here's a candidate on the conservative side running for office, almost gets killed, and this guy's free.
Yeah. And this is what happened with Donald Trump, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
He called for his own colleagues to be hung. Yeah. On what level do you guys think that's okay? You know what?
Whoa,
I don't agree.
David, what do you mean he called for them to be hung?
He called for Mike Pence to be hung, according to our news.
Oh,
according
where'd
to
you
your-
hear that?
Yeah.
You better fact check that one.
Holy crap, man! I never heard
He
that.
called.
And I watch American news all
Well,
the
okay,
time.
right. He probably didn't call for him, but when them rioters, idiots, whatever you want to call them, took to the steps of your national capital, right, and invaded your government doing its legal obligations, one, that's a coup, that is not peaceful transfer of power, At no point did any Republican say to Donald Trump, you need to wind it in, mate.
Right.
Just wind it in.
Oh, yes, they did.
Yes, he
Yes,
did.
they
Yes,
did.
he did.
There's Texas, there's phone calls to prove all that wrong.
Yes, he did. He
He
asked
called-
people not to do that.
And in
Numerous
fact,
times.
No, he didn't. I mean, you.
Yes,
I
he
seen the
did.
tweet.
David, he during his speech before any of this started, he said to peaceably walk to the Capitol and peacefully protest.
Yeah, he did.
That
There's
was
video of it.
live on
Yep.
national
He said-
television.
He also said, "I will see you there." Yeah, he had a baying mob with weapons. Yeah,
No,
I
what
don't
else?
know.
No.
we saw the rally on our news, right? I
But
saw the whole speech. He said to his people, "I will see you there." They went one way, he went the other, and at no point, yeah, and this is all coming out now. Yeah, you might not want to believe it, but it's all coming out now. At no point did he go up to any podium and say, "Guys, peaceful."
He went,
you-
and
Because he
he
sat
went on,
in
he
his
went on
office.
Twitter and
Hold on.
national television.
but David,
He
you
went on
realize in our
Twitter, and what did he say?
Constitution, David, you realize in our Constitution, it literally tells us that if we feel like the government's overreaching, we are technically supposed to do that.
Can I just point something out to you? Your constitution, yeah, what you guys live by is outdated. Yeah,
What does that
Now-
put your what does that put your
Yeah,
rules?
ours
in, if
is as
that's
well.
the case?
But our laws get amended all the time.
Uh-huh.
You guys, yeah, you can't even get your gun laws into you know, I
There's
don't.
plenty of gun
everybody.
laws. You can't keep
Your
somebody
gun
from
laws-
shooting somebody.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
How?
No.
Laws
At the end of the
don't.
day,
People don't
if
care.
you can restrict what guns people, you know,
A gun doesn't kill the person kills the person. It's just a means of being stabbed with a knife or anything else. Let's clarify that right off the top.
put it this way,
a gun,
right?
a gun
No.
doesn't sitting there loaded on a
Right.
desk or in a cabinet, or if it's properly stored and locked up, does
How
not
many mass
kill a
shootings?
person.
Right. How many mass shootings do you get in America? They're
We're
getting
actually
very
not the
common
number
lately.
one. Yeah, but we're actually not the number one first world country with mass shootings. We just get highlighted more because we're the United
Because-
States.
Yeah, because you're supposed to be the world's number one power. Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
we were until we
Yeah.
got this Yahoo in.
Well, David,
Yeah.
maybe you could answer a question I have, because I've heard this and I don't know. I haven't researched it, but that the stabbings and slashings in the UK has hit 200% increase in the last year.
no, it's actually down
Okay.
because now, yeah, we've passed laws that say, yeah, that shops can't sell a knife to just anyone. Yeah, if I was to go into a shop, even though I don't look under the age of 25, yeah, clearly I'm an old man now. I've got wrinkles and everything, but I can't go into Poundland and go, "Give me that knife." Yeah, they go,
Boy.
"No, you've got to prove why you want that knife." Yeah, stabbings and that won't stop. But the point is, if we have an incident in the UK, yeah, we have terrorists. We're not talking about that. But if we're having a stabbing, one, maybe two people get stabbed, yeah, and then the attacker gets taken down, you know, because enough people can pile in. If he's got a gun, yeah, he could take people out from a distance, yeah, and that's the difference, yeah. At least with a knife, I mean, I've been stabbed, yeah. If
You've
they've
been
got a
stabbed?
knife, yeah, I got stabbed and I still got up and, you know,
I
walked
don't know.
away.
I personally don't know anybody's been shot with a gun.
Well, I know somebody's been shot with a gun, but he was shot by a farmer and he was doing something stupid, so he deserved it.
Well, wait
Yeah.
a second. You just told us the guns should be taken off the street.
Yes, you do. But this was in the 80s. Yeah.
Hell
if the
yeah.
farmer did that today, he's
Hey,
going jail.
Hey, Steve,
Yeah?
they're going to ban handguns here in Canada because of that Uvalde shooting in Texas was done with an AR-15.
I know, and within 48 hours, every gun store in every one of your provinces was sold out of every type of weapon they had in 48 hours
Oh,
after
yep.
Trudeau came out and made that statement.
Yeah, but it's stupid. Yeah. Have the rights to bear arms. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Have a gun that fires one bullet at a time. Yeah. But you guys have people that have semi-automatics that fire multiple bullets in very quick succession. Yeah.
Yep.
Is there anyone in America that really needs that weapon apart from your
Everybody,
military? Why?
everybody.
Have
You
you
might
ever
be
gone
able to the
hunting?
first shot.
Well,
Have you ever
David-
gone, David, have
David,
you ever
my
been
opinion,
hunting?
my opinion, I agree with you. Why would you want to have ones with 30, 40, 50 magazines?
Well, that's one thing.
But the minute you go down that road and start restricting things, it never stops. Then the next year, oh, well, you can only have 5. Oh, you can only have a single shot. And it goes on and on. It's like you said in the beginning, society is so screwed up, and so is our political system, that it just continues on, and I don't know what the ending is going to be.
To me, yeah, I can't see why anyone needs to take a gun out into the street in America or in this country. Why? Yeah, you have.
David,
I agree that you should have some sort of weapon at home. Yeah, I would
David-
like in this country
but
to have a
David,
weapon here.
But David, there's a lot of crime in the streets being done by criminals that have guns, have all the AK-47s and everything else.
Yes,
because
but if
they're
you
either in the drug business or they're
yes,
in
but
the
if you get
stealing
rid of them
cars.
guns, then there's
You
not a
can't,
problem.
because then it creates a huge underground black market. That's the
look
problem.
David, I don't know if it was covered in your news over there. There was a guy went in with a bunch of guns into a shopping mall. He came out of the bathroom and started shooting, and he shot like 5 people. There was somebody in the mall that had a licensed gun, and he put him down right on
And
the,
he had a concealed carry permit.
And you
clarify
put him down
that.
within
Yeah.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. Because he was in the food court. He was just blasting away. And this guy pulled his gun, he was licensed to carry, and put the guy down.
But the problem
Yeah.
is when something is introduced to a society, take the alcohol ban back in the 40s in the US. All it did was create a huge underground black market.
Yep.
But
That's
our
you-
problem, what we have here, Justin, you are correct, but what it is, my opinion, we have a problem with mental health in this country and
Oh,
across
big
the
time.
world.
Everybody's got a problem with mental
And
health
across-
is a
and
serious
across
problem.
the world, because we have doctors that come in and saying, "I don't know. Oh, here's your pills. Here's your pills. Here's your pills."
Yeah, have
And
a pill.
Yeah.
No.
And then the other thing is this kid at the Uvalde school shooting. Why is it coming out now that he had been in contact online with people that work for the FBI? What were they doing communicating? They won't release the information now. He was going back and forth because what happens is between our CIA and our FBI, both, there's subversion everywhere in that. And they look for those weak people that they can go in and mind control them and take control of them when they need them.
Why
And
do you,
that's what's happening.
you see your law enforcement is weird as well? You've got your CIA, you've got your FBI, you've got your local sheriffs. Yeah. Why do you need
Police, yeah.
levels? Yeah.
What?
You need one big national police force that says, right, if there's a murder, we're all going to investigate. Because the problem is, yeah, you get different departments coming in and going, this is our jurisdiction now. Yeah. And information gets lost. Yeah. I bet you find that with a lot of your shootings. You find that actually certain law enforcement knew information on that person and it wasn't passed on. Yeah.
That's
'Cause you're-
exactly what it was. And that's the
Not
local
passed.
local jurisdiction did not pass it on. So it's
Exactly.
a local problem.
I mean, that's what happened with 9/11. The CIA had information. Wasn't it the
FBI
CIA
had
or the
undercover
NSA had
agents in the
information?
crowd. Yep.
And they didn't share it with the FBI because the agencies don't like sharing information
Well,
with
not
each
only
other.
that, Justin, there's documentation that proves that they had agents in the crowd spurring them on, say, let's go, don't stop at the door, let's go, and they were FBI and CIA agents.
Well, the one big thing is here is remember above all, everybody that's on this stream here, those doors can only be open from the inside, period. Who opened the doors?
Yep.
Who
Yeah.
opened the doors? And there's only one person that has the control. Well, two, technically. The sergeant of arms who reports to the Speaker of the House.
But you,
That
but you,
was set.
They
up
smashed the
to happen.
windows.
but this is how we become back centered, right, David? Even though I disagree with you, man, I still love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, you see, I don't disagree that everyone has a right to defend their home. Yeah, you have a right.
Well, it's written here, David, defend your home and your property. That includes your car.
Yeah,
That includes your place of business.
yeah. But the point is, you're not if you're carrying a gun in a supermarket, you're not defending your home. Yeah, you're not defending anything. Yeah,
Well, you're defending your person, but yes.
Yeah. But the point is, you look like you that had the other day. The police came and took your CCTV because somebody pointed a gun at a neighbour.
Yep.
Yeah. How is that wrong if you have a right to bear arms? Yeah, it gets
Because
clouded.
It's called
by areas.
brandishing and menacing with an armed gun, with a gun.
Yeah.
And that's
Now-
against the law.
I could
But
carry.
it's against the law to point a gun at someone, but yeah, it's not against the law to carry the gun.
I,
You
Well,
wouldn't
it
point-
depends on the
It's
situation.
against the law to carry
Paul,
a
don't
gun.
Paul,
No.
do not show that on the camera.
I'm
No,
just,
put it down. Put down.
I can carry this. I'm licensed to carry.
Yeah.
Okay? It's whether you choose to menace somebody with it or you're using it as a last resort to stop a criminal activity.
Huh?
Where
The
other
vast
people-
majority,
Oh,
the
some
problem
plastic
is,
bottles and stuff.
the vast majority of Americans,
But that, oh,
the
that
vast
help.
majority, yeah,
No kidding. I can smell
will
it.
only use it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have the people that will use it for the wrong
Oh,
reasons.
exactly.
And how many, yeah, of the
Hey.
people that have carried out these mass shootings,
Come here.
yeah, hi, yeah, how many of these mass shootings have actually come from people that have come into your country from elsewhere?
Yeah.
I bet there's quite a few.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's
there's
not- But they're not coming, they're not actually shooting them people because they're not felt welcome. Yeah. Straight away, they are blasted. They're all immigrants. Yeah. You have to understand people flee. Yeah. We're going back to the immigration thing. People flee for the right reasons. They need a better life.
And definitely, but there's a percentage of them. You know, when you're talking about 200,000 illegal immigrants crossing our border every week, okay? How many thousand of them are crossing the border for the wrong reasons?
Yeah. But how many of them are crossing the border are not being stopped? Hey, Dominic.
I thought I'd get on
Stop.
now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Steve, what is the percentage of illegal crossings that do not get stopped, that they just go?
Exactly. Like,
So far this year, the last reports of, in other words, drone spotting and everything, but they were unable to get them, or overhead flights. Somebody's got their YouTube feed, Dominic.
You got to mute it, Dominic. Okay.
I muted him until he fixes it.
Okay. When you're going through, there is roughly 850,000 people. This is not counted in the 2 million that have come across our borders since January 1st of this year. There's another 850,000 that they saw coming into the country, but they had no way of getting them home or done. They just crossed when they're crossed into the United States.
yeah, but they've got across, yeah. But the thing is, if they had a play, the vast majority, if I was wanted to get out of this country, yeah, because let's be honest, our government are a bunch of idiots on both sides, yeah. And in fact, not both sides, all fucking 6 sides, yeah. They're all idiots, yeah. They're all in it for their own game, yeah. We're going to make a law. You cannot socialize with your own family. You cannot go out anywhere. But meanwhile, we're going to go and party in the back garden. See you laters. Yeah.
We had the same problem here with COVID. So,
but the point is, when you've got politicians like that, yeah, people want to get away. Yeah. Now we're a civilized country, and if I wanted to go to America, yeah, I have to apply for a visa. Yeah. We can't just get on an aeroplane and go to America because our country has policies in place to stop me doing that. Yeah. You guys, your government need to work with other countries to make sure this is happening. Yeah. You guys have to work with Mexico and say, look, guys, this is enough. Yeah. We are shutting this down. And it's not building a wall.
David, that takes a partnership. That takes a government.
does.
that's willing
Yeah, but the Mexican
Trump was
president didn't
doing
want
that.
anything to do with that when Trump
They don't
tried to
want
talk to him.
anything to do with that. You know why? One of the reasons they don't participate anymore is they don't want them damn people in their country either.
Yeah, but not
The
just
money.
that. Yeah. When you have someone with the attitude of Trump, yeah, and Boris Johnson is the same. When you've got people with that attitude going and meeting, yeah, fellow politicians across the world, and straight away, how many times have you seen them all pause for the photographs? They're all stood on them steps, yeah, and Donald Trump and Boris Johnson are on their own, yeah. Boris Johnson was actually shunned, yeah, by Donald Trump at one point, yeah. We have the images, and you can see the leaders from across the world are taking the piss out of him. Yeah, they might as well have him at the front with all of them behind him, flipping him the bird. Yeah, because the policies and the way they speak is not right. You can be aggressive, you can be butch about it, or you can be progressive and actually talk to people properly. And if you talk to people properly, they will listen. Yeah. If you go shouting the odds, threatening them on Twitter, yeah, why are they going to listen to you? Yeah. Would you listen if somebody threatened you on Twitter now? Yeah. Right, guys, you're all a bunch of idiots. Yeah, do one. Would you listen to them? Because that's what our government did when we voted Brexit. Yeah. Our government turned round and said, great, we voted leave. Now we don't have to deal with them fucking idiots. Yeah. They literally called them fucking idiots in government, in parliament.
Yeah,
Do you not think them politicians are listening?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, Curtis starts in the chat. Hey, how you
Yeah,
doing?
Hey, Curtis.
Curtis.
And Ron is in the chat.
What's up, Ron?
Oh,
I'll
look
tell
who's
you
in the
what,
chat. Ron.
I'll tell
Hey,
you
Ron. How
Needs
you
to
doing?
stop.
Hi, Ron.
One last thing on this.
Okay,
One
David.
else that needs to stop.
Hey,
Yeah,
David.
and it doesn't matter which side.
We got you cranked up pretty good, David.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
on
he's
both
got the rank
sides,
going.
right? On both sides, whether it's Republican or Democrats, yeah. One thing our country needs to stop doing is when America says jump, that we say how high.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
same problem.
We don't
down
have
here.
to follow you into every war. And we do.
Yeah.
We're like little lapdogs.
No,
Well,
your
don't
country
you
is doing that, David. No one else. Don't put the blame on
Exactly.
the
But that's what I'm
US.
saying. No,
What the world
Our country needs to
lacks
stop.
right now is common sense. I call it uncommon sense.
Definitely.
if you
Because
find a
if we
country
come down to Australia, you agree with that.
run, if you find a country that's run by politicians with common sense, let me know because I'm going to live there.
Exactly.
No, they're not going to let you out. They've got you.
They won't let you come.
My son-in-law actually became a U.S. citizen from the UK. He when did he finally do it? He's been here in the U.S. now for I want to say 12 years, 14 years, and then he became a citizen. Finally became a citizen in about 5 years ago.
So, do you class him as an immigrant? Would you send him back?
Yeah, when he sits there and bitches, moans, and complains about everything here, why did you want to come here if it's so bad? That's what I say. If it's that bad, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out the door. You can go right on back.
We have a problem here.
It's all over the world. It is.
It is.
And
It's all. Every country has got it wrong.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Every country. Yeah.
But with Donald Trump, hate him, love him, however you look at him, there's one thing you got to remember. Those that voted for him knew what they were getting. All the rest of these people that are in power, like this bumblehead that we have in power now in our country, have no clue. They've been there. We need to put number one, term limits across the board, just like there is for the presidency.
See, you guys call him Bumblehead, yeah? And I'll be honest, yeah, out of all the politicians in America since I've been into politics, the only one I've really, really liked, yeah, is Barack Obama. Yeah. And not because of because he was the first native or whatever, but because his policies was actually going to make America better. Yeah. You guys didn't like the free at the point of care healthcare. Yeah. I don't see how you guys can have a policy where the ambulance turns up and they go, "You got $250? No? Well, fuck off then."
Yeah, but you got to remember too, you guys pay a lot higher in taxes, which compensates for that. If we paid that much in taxes,
How much do you think we pay in taxes?
what's your percentage you pay in taxes out of a paycheck?
I'd say about 10%.
Oh, Jesus, 10%.
Yeah.
Come
That's
to
not
Canada,
what the people I know
33%.
about in Britain. They're paying a lot more than that. Plus your VAT tax, that's your
Yeah,
yearly tax. But what's your
No, you know,
encompassing tax?
no,
Everything.
your VAT tax is different. That's when you buy goods and services,
But
stuff like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. That's a
Yeah,
tax.
we've got a similar thing here too.
Well, I mean, a lot of the countries that have free healthcare, some of them are paying upwards in the mid 20% in tax. So if you take what I pay for healthcare through my job, I actually pay cheaper on my healthcare than what you guys do in taxes.
Okay, so how
Because
much
I
do
can
you
get healthcare through my job and pay
Justin?
$25, $30 a paycheck. That's
Right.
nothing.
So your family, yeah.
My kids have free healthcare through the
No.
government.
Right. You're
Can't figure out how to do it.
taking home $2,000 a month as an example. How much of that is going in taxes?
Maybe a couple $100.
Couple of $100. So okay, you're down to $1,800. How much then do you pay for your healthcare?
If I pay for, my kids get free healthcare through the government.
But you and Sarah.
Probably through each one of our jobs, maybe $100 a month, $150.
Right? So for one person, you're already down to $300 a month in taxes. We don't have $300 a month in taxes.
But that's only 15%.
Yeah, we only pay round about 10%. Yeah,
But that's paying up front. Majority of people in Justin's situation, they're getting half of that back at the end of the year in a refund.
Yeah, we get all that money back pretty much, because plus we get tax credits for each one of our kids, which is like $1,500 a kid.
but the point is, your healthcare, yeah, I don't mean all your healthcare, yeah, because I agree that some of it, if you want to piss around and do stupid things and then need a hip replacement, that's your problemo. Yeah. I think this country should be the same. Yeah. If you do stupid things in life and you take drugs and that, you need mental health treatment, pay for it. Yeah. But at the point of first point of call, yeah, you're on the street, somebody shoots you in the arm, an ambulance turns up, you should get free care at the first point. Yeah.
But
to
this
the
is
point
the thing.
where your life is safe. Yeah. And then after that, you pay.
But David, this is the thing: is Obama's healthcare wasn't free and it wasn't cheap. It was actually more expensive. When I went to go check in for me in healthcare, for me and Sarah to get insurance just for us two through Obamacare, it was going to be $1,200 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I couldn't afford that. That's literally a paycheck and a half.
Yeah. Everything's going to be expensive at the start because when you're setting up, you've got to remember our National Health Service has been going since World War II. Yeah. it was brought in and it worked straight away. But it would not be the health service it is today. And I would say our health service is one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where
I
does
have a
90%?
question. What is the delays on all the surgeries for like hip problems, knee problems, and everything like that? I have it's my son-in-law's, his sister. She's a midwife, and she's the one that I get the information from because she's dealing in the hospital system there. She goes, there's a 2-year delay now that they put on before the pandemic started.
It depends.
It was a
on what
2-year delay for like knee replacement, a hip replacement. All these surgeries were just put on.
That's exactly right, Steve. I live on the border, and we have them crossing the border all the time to get health care from Canada.
We have the #1 health care in the world. Why do you think all these people come from other countries here?
Well, all the medical innovation, 90% of it comes out of the U.S.
Yeah, it's like my cousin, her husband. He's retired now. He was a senior vice president, if you probably heard of it, for Aramco Oil.
Yeah,
the Saudi Arabia's oil ministry.
Yeah, but
they would fly every executive to the US for a health screening physical every single year. They didn't do it in their own country.
But this is the thing. Yeah, but this is the thing, David, is we do have free health care. It's called Medicare. And if you can't afford to pay your medical bills, you can go apply for that.
If you're under a certain level, David, it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when
and
you
they
get
pay
old
for
like
everything.
me, if you get old like me,
But
it costs me $160 a month.
Yeah, but the point is, if I was to break my arm now, I don't have to worry about no forms. I don't have to worry about no insurance. I don't have to worry which hospital they're taking me to. I don't have to worry about the ambulance fees. It will come, it will pick me up, it will take me, I get my arm in plaster, I come home.
Yeah, but if you're paying for insurance or getting Medicare, that's all paid for.
Yeah.
You're actually on Medicaid, not Medicare. Everybody goes about Medicare. Medicare is once you turn 65 years.
Yeah, but my kids are on Medicaid. They get free insurance to the government.
Yeah.
Well, like here,
they pay for everything.
Well, here in Canada, the healthcare is free, right?
Yeah.
But again, I say an MRI, it takes about 6 months to get one, but yet they go across the border and pay for it in Buffalo or whatever, and they get it in 2-3 days.
Yeah. If I need an MRI scan, I go to the doctors and he goes, "You need an MRI scan." He gives me a form, and I go look online. I go, right, there's an MRI center there. That's a lay down one. MRI center there. That's an upright one. I get to pick, and off I go. And within 2 days, I've had my MRI. 2 days later, then results are back at my GP.
David, over here, we don't have to search around where to go get one. The doctor prescribes it, and you just go.
Yeah, but you've got to pay for it.
No,
but
if you have insurance, you don't.
Not with insurance.
Yeah,
we have different levels here because I've got to go and get an MRI myself, and I can speed the process up by paying for it, or I just wait till they assign it to me, and then I don't have to pay for it because we've got different levels of private or public health insurance in Australia.
Hey,
well,
that's
put it this
cool,
way, we've got private healthcare here, and it's getting more. We're getting more and more private healthcare here because the government are following America and they're trying to privatize everything. You know, we've got so many American companies trying to get into our market, medical thing, that they are only interested in money. Yeah, we've got so many.
Yeah.
You know, Richard Branson, one of the richest men in the world, actually charging our NHS to see our patients. Ridiculous amounts of money. Yeah. And it shouldn't be that way. If it's all done under one uniform thing, it's cheaper. Yeah. You don't have to have all these queues. Like everyone over here over exaggerates. Yeah. Yes. If I want an appointment with a GP, it's hard to get one. Yeah. But that's only because I want to see a certain GP. Yeah. But if I'm willing to see any GP in that practice, I can get one the same day. I ring up. Yeah. I got a broken nose. Okay. Come on in. Yeah. I don't have to wait. Yeah. He doesn't have to prescribe me anything. The next thing he says is, that needs x-ray. Here's your form. Go and get it done. And within hours, it's all been x-rayed, all done.
Well, see, I'm looking on my phone now on my app for my work. So I would pay for health insurance, kind of like what Curtis has, plus $125,000 in life insurance policies. Long-term disability, short-term disability, I pay $22.50 a week.
Yeah, but Justin,
That's nothing.
only
That's
the other week,
$88 a month. What, 80?
Justin,
Under $100?
Yeah, Justin, wasn't the only the other week you sat there with toothache and you wouldn't go and get it looked at because of the cost?
Right, because I don't have dental and I didn't opt for the dental
Exactly.
insurance because that was a little bit more
Yeah,
expensive.
if I have toothache, yeah, I can see my GP, I can go to the dentist free of charge. Yeah, most dental work you got to pay for over here because it's all going down this private route. But the point is, if I had an abscess, it's dealt with there and then. I don't have to piss around, no forms, don't have to worry about insurance, don't have to worry about that. We have a national insurance, and the more you earn, obviously, the more you pay in. Yeah. It's called the First Society. Yeah. In other words, if you're a politician earning 78,000, yeah, you have to put more into it. It's how it is. Yeah.
Well, I do understand what you're saying, and I purposely did get out of the dental insurance only because the dental insurance here, I would have to say, isn't the best. It isn't by any means, but that's just one small part of the whole medical cog, though.
But all ours comes under one roof. Our mental health, or if you want to quit smoking, yeah, you can get it under our healthcare free of charge.
Oh, you can do here in the state of Florida too. They have actually a free non-smoking program.
So do they tax you when you die there?
No.
They
Not
do it
yet.
here in Canada.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. They're trying to bring what you're talking about there, the taxing on your dying. They're trying to bring this in now because of social care costs. Yeah, because people are living longer. People aren't living longer. Yeah. What's happening is government policy is conflicting with each other. Yeah.
I will.
So they're trying to take social care out of the NHS, pull it back in. Yeah. It'll all be back in one.
Well, it doesn't surprise me that they're trying to privatize your medical.
But it's all coming from America.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that doesn't surprise me because there's billions of dollars in it. And I'm sure even your doctors and stuff will have their mouths water and hoping it happens because they'll make 10 times more money than they're making now.
Exactly. But why? It's ridiculous.
Because it's all about the money. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like even your doctors are going to be more willing to go that way than staying the way you are now because they'll make 10 times more money than they ever made. Because, then they get reps from pharmaceutical companies coming in like they do over here. The pharmaceutical reps will come into the small little mom and pop doctor offices and wine and dine the hell out of them to sell them a certain medication or something.
David, do you get free prescriptions?
Yep, 100% free.
That's what we do too.
Yeah, but you see, my prescription, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. It's actually a whole carrier bag, a whole shopping bag full of tablets. I'm on so much for different reasons, my seizures, stuff like that. But if I lived in America, yeah, my seizures will be my problem, and I won't be able to afford to live. Yeah. You talk,
you would be on Medicare.
I'm going to disagree with you here a little bit because
Or Medicaid.
there are health plans available. If you can't afford it, We have Medicare,
One's
and that
provided
stuff
for
is
you.
taken care of. Now, if you are making, just like you were saying, the more you make, the more you pay in. That's what happens here. And the plan that and I agree with you, the US with Obama, that was excuse my French, the dumbest ass thing he ever did. Why reinvent the wheel when you could have followed something like you have? But no, they wanted to reinvent this wheel because what they were doing is they were basing the costs across the board only being the younger people paying in too. Well, younger people were going, no, we're not going to pay into it. So the rates went through the roof because the people that were like under 35 years of age, I think that was a break point, weren't paying in, weren't buying the insurance. So then the insurance costs went through the roof.
Yeah, because we couldn't afford it.
That.
They wanted $1,200 from me and Sarah. We couldn't afford it. That's why it wasn't affordable by any means at all.
You see, as we was told your Obamacare was supposed to be, it was supposed to start off as some plan where you guys all paid in, and eventually it would all come under government control, and suddenly you have the NHS that we have.
And that's been what, almost 8 years since he signed that into law?
Yeah, but is it in law
more
now?
Than that. More than that.
But didn't Donald Trump take it away?
No,
it's still,
no, he never repealed any of that.
There.
What happened to it, David, is everybody said,
And you know what the government does if you don't sign up for it? They fine you at the end of the year for not signing up for it. So
not for not signing up for it. You got to prove that you had some kind of healthcare coverage.
Right, but
if you don't have it, then you have to pay it.
And which is stupid. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be fined because you made a choice not to get health care insurance.
Lime or purple?
Yeah, but that's the point. You guys have got, you know what? If someone doesn't have the mental capacity to make these choices, yeah, what I'm saying. So, like me, I have health issues, yeah, and times, you guys will come to me and go, David, do you want £1 million? And I go, off, yeah, just do one, go away. And actually, the right thing should have been, yes, please. Yeah. The point is, at the time, I don't have the mental capacity. So if you're not making them, if you're not in that capacity to make that choice, yeah, you got a choice. It's live or die in your country. Yeah. I mean, from what we hear over here, yeah, if you guys ring an ambulance and the ambulance turns up and they ask for your insurance details, you ain't got it. Yeah. They're going, right, see you later then. And
no, they still, by law, they have to take you to the hospital, and the hospitals still have to admit you. It's a federal law. Yeah. The hospitals cannot turn you away. They just bill you later for it. But they are not allowed to turn you away. If I go to the emergency room right now without insurance and I walk in there because I have a broken arm or something like that, they have to treat me. Period. And so does the ambulance. The ambulance is not allowed to just leave you because you don't have insurance.
Well, they don't tell you that over here.
No, they're not allowed to do that. It's completely fabricated if anybody's ever told you that.
David, the same thing that you're hearing there is what we call our mainstream media news is doing over here. And it's really funny. You look at the tick on what the news agencies, their approval rating is worse than our president.
Your news agencies, yeah, I will say,
are a crock of.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat. Your news agencies are shit.
Yeah, because they're not news. They're opinions. They're opinions.
I've watched Fox News and I've watched CNN News. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When Donald Trump was going through, running for presidency, and I was watching it and watching both sides, and it was like, for fuck's sake, I should just tell people what's going on. Yeah. You guys don't even get news like we get over here. We had the fires in London the other day. Yeah. That was big news. Over your way, yeah, it wouldn't be about the poor suckers that have just lost their houses, yeah, like we get. You guys would be like, Joe Biden's a fucking idiot because he didn't stop this fire spreading, yeah, and that's your Fox News. And CNN are going, this is all Donald Trump's fault because he didn't bring this law. It's like, why do you have news agencies like that?
because
Oh.
because
It's raining.
all media is controlled by 5 corporations.
Yep.
All media in the United States.
Well, you know what's
is controlled
funny
by
is
5
Fox-
corporations.
Which you know what's funny is Fox and ABC News are completely conflicting, but they're both owned by Disney.
Yeah.
Fox News is actually owned by Disney, and look how woke
Well,
Disney is.
the only reason Disney's happy for that's only keeping their bottom line up, because Fox News has got more viewers watching than all the rest of the network
Combined.
cable media put together.
Well, see, AT&T actually was thinking about selling CNN because they have cost them so much money in lawsuits from their fake
am
news
surprised.
stories that people are suing CNN, and they've cost them billions of dollars. AT&T actually owns.
I'm surprised your news
CNN.
companies have any money because, like you said, they're so opinionated and they don't give you the facts. They don't give you the news. They don't tell you what's going on. They
Later,
are
Phil,
all interested in bashing. Yeah. We'll just throw some petrol into the bonfire and be done with it. Yeah. When the Capitol riots happened, yeah, if I watched Fox News, yeah, it was all like, go do this, yeah, they're fighting for democracy, they're fighting for freedom. And on CNN, yeah, it was like, Donald Trump's a fucking idiot, he sent them all down the street. Yeah, it was like, guys, why are you all reporting from this on the same side? Yeah, fuck the president. Yeah,
Well,
he's done what he's done, he's gaslighted it.
It's like, David, you remember the Summer of Love up in Portland where they were rioting? And they were rioting up there, and the news reporter on CNN was standing in front of burning buildings saying, "Oh, it's a peaceful protest." And
It's a
then
mostly peaceful protest.
Yeah.
That was spot on, Paul. I sat there and I was getting up off the couch to go get something to drink. I fell on the floor. I was laughing.
I don't
so
think
hard.
I've ever seen any protest in America that's peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah. They could be protesting about beans on toast and they'll turn it into a fucking riot.
Well, Justin,
Well, also,
Justin
and I
will
would
join in on that.
every single time about beans on toast. I'd turn it into a riot. You'd burn those food trucks to the ground.
Yeah, I'm on the pro beans on toast camp.
Justin is too. He's going to lead the demonstration.
Well, sometimes
he's
a
gonna
lot of
lead
times,
the Conservative Party for against beans on toast.
Yeah.
well, I mean, and the thing is too, is there's a lot of protests do start off peaceful, but it doesn't take much to rile up a crowd of people. Like you just get a couple people do something stupid in the crowd, and it can just spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's what
that
happens
wouldn't happen
sometimes.
over here. Yeah. That wouldn't
And-
happen over here.
And
We-
here,
See, that's what I said though. In Florida, it
Stuff
didn't
like
happen.
Toronto.
All those during all those rioting and everything. That's why I said through the whole COVID pandemic and all that rioting, when you were in Florida, you didn't feel any of that because they didn't allow any of that shit down here. The lawmakers weren't putting up with it. They said if a protester surrounds your car and start beating on your car, you have every right to run them over and kill them because your life is being threatened. Like, what do you expect somebody to do when they're in their vehicle and 200 people are surrounding their vehicle,
And they
beating the
got
shit out
two
of their
kids
car
in the
with
back.
bats and everything else?
And two
You don't
kids in the back seat.
Yeah, what's your natural reaction going to be? You're going to want to
Yeah,
hit
but
the
we
gate
wouldn't
to get the hell out of there.
have that over here because one, it's against the law to carry a bat down the street or a knife or a gun. Yeah. So it wouldn't happen. Yeah.
Well,
The
but that's what I'm saying. though, is
the most
they
you're
were-
going to get over here, yeah, is someone going, would you like a cup of tea and some crumpets? Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, David, is like in some of the states like California, New York, and some of the places where they were having a lot of these riots up in Washington, you know,
in Oregon.
there was people that cars were getting surrounded and they were arresting the driver of the car because they ran somebody over and killed him because there was 200 people beating on their car with their kids in the car.
Or
Personally,
they
I wouldn't-
arrested him for driving on the freeway because they walked onto the freeway and were blocking the freeways up.
Personally, yeah, I would not drive my fucking car into a riot zone.
Well,
Yeah.
some people were caught
I
off
see.
guard, though. They would come around a corner
Yeah.
and all of a sudden there'd be 200 people there. They didn't know.
Plus, they were living in the area.
Yeah, but the problem is your news, yeah, wouldn't have been covering that like they should have been doing. They wouldn't be covering it like over here going, they're all down on Marble Arch, giving it shit. Yeah, so we know not to go down to Marble Arch. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
people
that's
Oh,
not-
your
like to see-
country, your
like to
country
see-
just goes, it's fucking Donald Trump's fault. It's Boris Johnson. It just all goes, they're all bashing each other.
Yep.
It's the media controlling the message. It comes,
But it's like that everywhere.
David, you know what? And Justin, I know you'll agree with me on this. This goes back to history, and there was an old video that came out, and he was from the KGB out of Russia, and this came out back in I think it was the early 70s, or even maybe before. He talked about how the United States, that is, it was going to be turned into a socialist country. And that is where we are headed for now. And when you look at it, it's all be controlled, because you look at during history, what happened during World War II, and you had Germany, you had Hitler. What did they do? You took away the arms, you burn the books, which now it's the news, so we just knock you off the social media. Two, we go through and we cause the infighting. We get one group of people turning in the other people, and the cause of the fighting, so that the government then can do what they want to do. We're seeing a regrowth of everything that happened during World War
History
II
repeats
all
itself.
over again.
Yeah, but it's happening everywhere in Australia, Canada, the UK. It's happening everywhere. You got
Even
both
Norway.
sides fighting everywhere.
Norway,
happening over here.
the farmers processing, I think that's great. They took all their tractors, just like the truckers did in Canada,
Yeah.
and drove them all the way down into this capital.
You see what
Same
Curtis
here.
wrote?
Yeah, drones.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it's like every first world country that's considered a democracy these days is having this problem.
Can I just stop this conversation one moment? Just to point something out. Laura, you said you was going to sleep.
She's
Oh,
still
she-
awake.
Did you
And
see
she's
what
in
she
the
said a
chat.
few minutes ago? She said,
Oh,
David,
she's
don't
waiting
forget.
for you there, Dave.
Yeah, she was telling you to go to bed up in the chat there a little while ago.
Yeah, that don't matter. Tells me that all the time.
Because you got to get up and beyond live stream in 5 hours.
I'm not being on live stream.
But see, to me, it's good. It's good to have these conversations, because even if we don't agree with everything you say, David, we can all leave still friends, right?
Exactly. And that doesn't,
Okay.
I tell you what, that doesn't happen quite often anymore.
No.
It don't happen anymore.
Because
Over
like I
here,
said, even if I don't agree with everything you say, I still love you, David.
yeah, I'll tell you what's
Oh,
happening
yeah.
over here. Yeah. And it's becoming a bigger problem now. The far right have jumped onto this Brexit thing. I voted Remain. Yeah. I'll always say I voted Remain. I thought we should have been part of the bigger project. Yeah. I listened. I know what England had. We had the veto and everything else. We could stop everything coming if we wanted to. Yeah. But now everything, and I mean everything, our politicians, everything is turned back to Brexit. Yeah. And then you go back to you voted Remain, you're a snowflake, and you cannot have a debate.
Or it turns into a fight and they start beating you up.
No, it doesn't turn into a fight and start beating you
Here
up.
in the US, it does.
Every time if we had this discussion between a load of British people now, yeah, this conversation had been cut down dead by Brexit, Remain, yeah. You're in it. It just gets cut down dead with the same thing every time. You can't have these debates.
That's up to David, Laura.
What's that?
She put in the chat.
Don't do it.
There you go.
The man of the house has spoken, Laura.
As the diplomats on this channel,
Whoa.
as the diplomat on this channel from the United Kingdom, yeah,
Dave.
across the world, I tell you, don't click it.
Those are the shots heard around the world.
I already watched it.
Oh, God. I apologize.
He apologizes.
Filipina said, Laura, this is what you have to put up with. Hey, Filipina, I thought you were going to bed too.
It's a British thing. We're going to
Yeah.
bed, and then
It's
we'll
like-
just carry on arguing.
It's a looky loos driving down the freeway. They see an accident. They all slow down and want to look.
Actually, I've been watching a few of these idiots caught on idiot car drivers caught on camera. Yeah.
All
I
those
know.
videos.
Good night, Filipina.
You see these cars zooming down, and there's a massive pile up in front of them, and you just go around it and fuck off. I'm sorry, but in the UK, yeah, one, you get done for leaving the scene of an accident, but two, we would stop and help those people.
I understand that. We do the same thing here. But what I'm saying is like there'll be a fire truck, there'll be other medical, police, and everything there, and everybody slows down and traffic backs up because they all want to be looky loose.
Yeah, rubbernecking.
And then it causes another
Exactly.
accident.
Yeah, we call it
Look how many
rubbernecking.
first responders like
Same here.
have been hit, like their vehicles have been hit and stuff from
And
looky
it
loos.
happens over here. But now, if there's an accident, yeah, the first thing they do is the first emergency vehicles start dealing with the incident, and within minutes, yeah, they have non-emergency vehicles that turn up, and they put a big screen around it so everyone could just get the fuck out of there. Yeah, they can't see what's going on. Yeah, because rubbernecking is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
We got a similar problem here.
What happens is somebody slows down and goes, "Ooh, what's going on?" And somebody else is not interested. They go bang straight into the back of them, and suddenly it's a massive pile up.
That's worldwide.
Uh,
Yeah, we've got hours and hours of cam videos here.
And I'll tell you what else needs to happen. Get fucking religion out of politics.
Yep.
Yeah, because no matter what side you're on, all boils down to the same shit.
Yep. Separate church and state, definitely.
Well, it is.
Well, I mean-
Supposedly it is, but a belief in religion, that should never be taken away from anybody.
Half our laws, yeah, are stupid, right? We have laws over here that says you cannot feed the pigeons, yeah? But when they come to fine you, and you go, actually, it's my religion to be able to feed pigeons because I believe that God will reward me for feeding pigeons, you get off or you can walk away.
They use the same excuses here. We have signs all over the place. Don't feed the seagulls.
Well, that's the thing is like, I know people are always, I hear a lot of people say, oh, the worst thing they ever did was take religion out of school and all this other stuff. But honestly, I mean, if we're going to accommodate multiple religions in this country and be respectful, we can't have one type of religion in school.
Now, I tell you what, I don't know if your religious education is the same as ours. Yeah. But all the way through school, yeah, we did about 4 months on Christianity. Yeah. And the rest of the time was on Islam, Judaism, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. And not once were we ever taught to respect each religion. At the end of the day, I couldn't give a shit what religion you are. You have your beliefs. Don't force it on me. I won't force mine on you.
Well, that's where I'm talking about respect, right? You guys respect each other's beliefs and don't force each other.
Taught in school in every country. Respect. Yeah. Respect.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there shouldn't be one type of religion in school because that may be the dominant religion in one country. If you're a true free society, you should respect everybody's religion, whether you agree with it or not. Because it's just like how I say that hate speech doesn't exist in America, because if you go by our Constitution on freedom of speech, unless you're inciting violence in speech, hate speech doesn't exist, whether you agree with it or not. And to try to restrict one type of speech opens up a Pandora's box of, now we're just going to restrict whatever the hell we don't like, and then all of a sudden your freedom of speech is gone.
Freedom of speech
can't do that.
Always be respected. However, how you have your freedom of speech should not. Yeah. In other words, I have a right to disagree with you, but I don't have a right to go, you're a effing idiot for it. Yeah. I don't have a right to insult you because of what you believe. Yeah.
Hey, David, did you see what Curtis put in the chat? He says, it's going to get hot here next week. I blame the people in the UK.
That's all right then. I'm glad you know who did it.
with all those house fires and everything that the guys have been having. That's crazy.
Laura is really pushing her video, David.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she is. That one with the camera there that on the bus.
Mm.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Well, all of us have already
Tell you
watched it,
what.
Laura.
Right.
Hey, Laura, you're supposed to be in bed sleeping.
Okay.
Go away.
Right.
Matter of fact, I think I gave it a thumbs down, didn't I?
I tell you what, if you've all watched it, right, go back to near the start,
John
Oh,
the
God.
Wickford.
right?
Get a new camera.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. There's something you're gonna. Let's see if you guys see this, right?
Was she run across the street or what?
No, we're on the bus.
They're on the
Oh,
bus.
you're on the bus. Okay.
Yeah, we drive on the left, by the way.
The wrong side.
Yeah.
No, it's the right side.
The right side.
Right, it's coming up now, right?
Oh, you were on the right side of that bus.
Yeah, in a
Oh,
minute,
what-
Paul.
This is not just food. What is that?
That's M&S.
What's M&S?
This is not just food. This is M&S food. Is their slogan?
Oh, simply food.
Right.
Oh, there's the police.
Yeah, that taxi hit that bus apparently.
Oh, wow.
There you go, Laura.
Well,
I
look where the bus
commented on
is.
your video for you.
It's the
Giving
Rosses.
somebody a ticket or something there.
No, the taxi driver has hit the bus.
Oh,
Competition. That's how you eliminate the competition. Ooh, look at the shorty shorts there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this must have been David with the camera here.
Oh, this is Laura.
Yep. Look, it's twisting back. He's like, son of a bitch. Slow down.
It's coming up. I think it's about anytime now when we sort of. So I think we've gone past it, right? The woman on the bus, yeah, got up. You see this? Oh, I think it's actually coming up. Actually, there's a couple walking down the street, yeah, but the man has more makeup on than the girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you've
I
actually
love your
passed
guys'
I think you've actually
architecture.
that one in the red there, all
Well,
dressed up. It's
I'm
like
not
freaking
gonna-
hot.
Laura, I love you, dear, but I'm not going to pay 40 minutes of this.
I did apologize.
no wonder it took so long to upload.
Hey, David, I was in London back in, what was it, like 82. And it was that way back then. The men had more makeup on than women.
It's still that bad. But to me, everyone to their own.
No,
That's right.
I love the architecture and the way the
Yeah,
roads
oh,
are there.
You see that?
Yourself.
Oh, that in that red car, they
Yeah.
were actually singing really out loud, really badly. Yeah. And then they looked up and saw Laura's camera. Yeah. And was like really shocked and wound the window up.
That one right there?
Yeah. I think it's that one.
Yeah, they got their window cracked.
Yeah. And it goes off that way.
Exit stage left.
The reason Laura wants to take the camera anyway is on the other side of the road. Yeah. There's actually a car that was crushed by a tree in February and it's still there. It's still flattened by the tree.
oh, geez.
You'd have thought somebody would have moved it.
Looks like you're getting out in countryside here.
Yeah. Out into the countryside.
Yeah.
No, those are some
You
pretty
guys
decent
don't
size.
have
Huh?
a lot of land around the houses, do you?
Huh?
You'll be surprised
Yes.
if you look at some of these.
Yeah, some of these houses have some pretty decent yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good
Now you
size
get-
houses.
Now you're getting into the into Wickford, the main town. You'll see that the gardens get smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that an apartment complex?
No, that was built for an apartment complex, but it's actually restricted to businesses only.
Oh,
Oh.
I noticed a lot of gates around there.
Yeah. That's our cafe that we go to.
Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, it's slow.
That's the famous roundabout. Always floods. Oh, you just if Laura had been on the other side, you'd have seen a car that nearly crashed into the bus and give the bus. He was flicking his fingers up at the bus, and the bus driver tried to ram him off the road. He was like, "The fuck?" Don't mind us on the bus. Yeah.
Those look like border walls to me, Paul.
Yeah.
No, that's the outside of the estate.
That's where the poshy twats live, right?
No, but that wall is on the separates the main road from the gardens.
Well, here, when you live on an estate, that's means you got money. Not that I would know or anything.
Now, over here, if you live on estate, you don't have any money.
Oh, okay. Because the estate means like a high end, like piece of property with a big house and a lot of room.
Yeah, well, we have big estates like that, but if you have on a housing estate, it's lots of houses in a sort big area.
Hey, Paul, you and Diane are getting tired, I take it.
Yeah, we've been on 2.5 hours. That's long enough, Paul. So.
Diane says it's you, Paul. It's not her.
Yeah. I want to go and do something. So.
Well, what you do is you just have Diane sit in your chair, and she can join you for the headphones.
I mean, she might as well join the panel once in a while.
Yeah.
We set up her own computer in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Just put the headphones on Diane. You stand up. Diane sits down.
Yeah, there you go. No.
No?
Come on,
Diane, even if it's just for a little bit.
We can change the topic of conversation to Barbie dolls.
There we go. All right.
Are you happy now?
There you go.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, Diane.
I can't hear them. He did something to them.
Oh, you can't hear us?
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Can you hear us now?
He's got to turn the volume up.
He might have hit the mute.
Oh, there. See.
There
now
you go.
Now I can hear you.
All right, Diane. Well, just sit right there in his comfy little chair, and you can join the chat.
Oh, wow. Okay, fine.
All right. Okay.
It's called kick Paul to the curb.
Yeah.
The old man's tired.
The old man is tired.
Right. Now we all have to be respectful because there's a lady here.
Oh, no, it's all right.
I think Diane's heard it all.
I have.
Never stopped you with Laura, David.
I said a lady's here.
Oh, I'm waiting for the thump to come.
Okay, I changed the name for you, Diane.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So anyway, you sat through the conversation.
Yep.
And Diane, this is Steve. He's out in Southern California. And down below, north side, that's Dominic. He's down in Australia. And Justin is in Southern Florida or Central Florida.
Yeah, Central Florida.
And Dave is from England.
Yes.
Yeah, we're sorry for that.
Good evening.
So
Laura's here to say hello.
Oh, hello,
Say hello
Laura.
to Diane.
Hello.
I see all the chats, but I never get to hear people's
Yes.
voices.
yes, what you do now.
Yep.
You need to tell Paul, get you a set of headphones so you can sit there too.
That's right. You tell him.
That's it.
Just get a Y and you can both plug in and away you go.
Well, I think it's wireless.
Yeah,
Well, that'd
he
make it
did.
easier, even easier. Get another set.
Yep. Get another set.
You reckon you're gonna last? At least have a nap.
Is Laura sleeping or is she wide awake now that we have another lady on the channel?
Oh.
Laura's next to me.
And I hear
She's planning on doing an all-nighter and going to bed after a stream.
All right.
So
Well,
Jack
just
Box will be in.
And Curtis in the chat is in Seattle, south of Seattle, actually.
I just got your comment, your reply, Laura.
What we need to know is where is Dominic, because he looks like he's on another planet.
Here I am.
That's
He's
kind
on the
of-
other. He's in the
Actually,
other
it's
hemisphere.
probably,
that's the
it's
down
probably
under.
typical British weather here today.
Yeah.
So it's,
He's in another hemisphere.
yeah, it'd probably a typically British weather. It's cloudy and raining.
And it's winter there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's winter, but we're starting to get towards midwinter.
So the heavy
Yeah.
stuff is coming.
And Marshall is in Arizona.
You seen it?
Arizona Street Medium, that's Marshall.
Oh, okay.
And Curtis, like he says, he's from Seattle.
Yeah,
Jay.
he's out there in the west coast where they were. The Summer of Love was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got one battery charged.
And also, Diane, Curtis Dart, he has an underwater drone.
Yeah, I've seen him on here before.
Yes. He's this Sunday, he's got his YOLO box. He's going to be live streaming from under the sea.
Nice.
Robert Glazier is southern Arizona, down by the
Yeah.
border.
Yeah, he is. Way southern Arizona.
I was going to get one of them underwater camera things, but freaking prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pricey, and you gotta have a use for them in my mind. Although Curtis
Yeah.
just likes to play with the expensive toys.
I'll be honest, if we had enough water to actually put one in, might be worth the money. Yeah, but we've only got puddles at the moment, so
Yeah, you're down to what, like 5% of your water table?
4%.
4% now. Wow.
Well, join us here in Southern California, same way.
But when we say 4%, that's 4% here in Essex. Yeah. But if you go further afield to like north of England and Scotland, they're more or less 100% again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
you guys are in a drought area.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but they're-
in a drought, do they restrict your out? You know, nobody's out watering their lawns or washing their cars or.
They're not supposed to. They've been asking us not to, but I think it's going to get to the point where they're going to enforce it.
Yeah, we've got cut back on outside landscape watering here in California.
We live in the wettest country on the planet, and yet we're having a drought.
What are you burning?
And the worst bit is, we're a small island. We're surrounded by the shit.
Yeah, but
Or
none
well,
of it's,
you can
none of
do
it's
like,
fresh water.
or you can do what our local city's going to be doing for our water district is putting a desalinization plant in.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got a couple of those.
I don't get why we haven't got that.
Well,
Lights.
One of the reasons is the amount of power it takes.
Open
to-
screen resolution settings.
Yeah.
Opening screen resolution settings.
Huge amounts of power in order to.
The thing is, if you
produce
bring
it.
water in the correct way, you can use that water to generate the power to clean itself.
Mm.
Yeah. Water generates electricity if you use it right.
Yeah,
And
hydroelectricity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We
We've got,
we
we've
have
got
the
a couple of
technology.
those.
We won't use it.
One of the things you were talking about the underwater drones. One of the things that has got really prevalent around here in our harbor, which is this is it. This is just about a mile down the road. Instead of boats being pulled out to look underneath for hull damage or anything like that. The divers are doing, they've bought the underwater drones, and then now they're mapping and photographing the whole bottom of the boat. And then you got it all in 4K imaging. You give it to your customer, and here it is.
Yeah. Hey, the question I have, anybody in the chat had, or anybody on the panel, do you know anybody that owns a splash drone? Remember, they were the big to do.
Yeah, Rob had one for a while, and then he sold it because he didn't like the firmware on it, because I guess it had some
Glitchy.
Yeah, he didn't like it. He said he got rid of it after a while.
Curtis says the local swim team uses ROVs, that's the underwater drone, to record them underwater, like if they're doing the ballet underwater stuff. And
Well,
Curtis is going to be going live Sunday. What time, Curtis? Do you have a window that you're planning?
They need water over in Arizona, though, in order to have that.
Well, Curtis is working on a contract. The people out there, they have
You are welcome.
those filters that are out in the water, and they suck in the water and they take it in, and then they filter it themselves for use at each of the homes.
Sure.
And he's going to be cleaning off the filters, the screens on the outside. $9 a.m. ish. That would be on the West Coast, so that'd be noon on the East Coast, or 5 o'clock p.m. on the UK circuit.
So it's 5 p.m. UK. That counts me out.
Yeah.
It's about 2 a.m.
Yep. That'd be like going on Laura's live stream. Laura's going on at 2 a.m. UK time.
no,
Yeah, well,
No, our time.
your
oh,
time.
okay.
4 a.m. your time,
It's supposed to be 9 a.m. my time.
9 a.m. UK time.
That'd be about 6 o'clock for me.
What time?
Yeah, but it's
Tuesday,
5
boss?
hours difference, so that'd be 9.
Actually, going live at 9 o'clock because that's the time Tim said he would be awake.
Well,
His evening.
nobody's heard
It'd
from
be his
Tim in
evening
20
time.
Nobody's heard from Tim in 24 hours. You might be.
He messaged me this morning.
I'm going to be honest. I think I should be asking you a lot of questions about Lauren because I don't get any answers from her. You guys do.
Trying to work out what time it is for Tim. That's right. This is 9:44 a.m. Obviously 7:44 a.m.
No, it's 9:44 because I'm on the same time zone as Tim.
It's 9:44. Yeah, so
It's 9:44 now. So it'd be
they're plus 10 hours ahead.
Yeah, so it's 8 hours from now.
8 hours from now is quarter to 6 Eastern Australia time.
Yeah, that's the time Laura will be live.
Okay, so that's about quarter to 6 o'clock. Yeah.
I have got the stream already
Scheduled.
to go.
And she's going to test that new intro I did for her.
Oh,
I'll bet go and download it first.
Yeah, you need to test that out beforehand.
Gracie. Come on. Come on. Gracie. Gracie. Come on.
Or if it's in Sparky.
Yeah, she needs to go to bed.
Yeah, good luck. soon as you said she needs to go to bed, she cuddled straight into my head.
Do you want to bet how I'm getting into bed? Ready?
I think you're going to bed, Sparky. You go in bed.
Look at Diane's got a baby.
Yeah. Gracie.
Yeah. Gracie loves her Auntie Diane.
Yep.
And so I noticed too, Diane, and so does the other one. Vader.
Oh, Vader. Yep.
Get ready for it. Laura's got the toy out, trying to attract the birds' attention. You're going to hear Laura shout, ow, in a minute. It'll end in tears.
David.
Curtis, you need some fishing line when you're doing that. All those fish out there, you could bring home lunch or dinner at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you guys go magnet fishing? Or ever been magnet fishing?
Some people do.
We do it down here. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the video the other day, and a guy near Leicester in the UK, yeah, he casted it out, pulled it in, and he went, "Oh, what's this?" And his son went, "Oh, what's that?" Pulled it off. It was a live hand grenade.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, it had rusted inside, so the pin snapped, so it didn't go off. But his son just pulled it off with half the pin left on the magnet. Now, that would have been interesting news, wouldn't it?
Because I can go off. I can go off. I'm afraid he's up trying to pull the roof down in the.
Oh, he's going up.
I don't know. I might be in the direct line of fire.
It's always working.
I don't know who will feed him if he hurts me.
Diane, you need an umbrella
Something.
and the builder's hat.
What'd you say?
You notice I got the lights working again?
Oh, okay.
That's on the GFI, but the GFI's in the bathroom. They tripped in the bathroom.
Oh,
Not fight.
leave it to you.
Everyone's focusing on Diane's screen now. See what's going to go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. If you see something come crashing down, then call the ambulance. Even Gracie's looking like she's afraid.
Yeah. She's going, what the hell's he doing?
Do you want me to move?
No, you're fine. No,
All right.
You're fine. You're in the line of fire.
There's Vader right at Paul's heels.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Diane, you're fine there. You're in the line of viral video line.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I guess he's going out to sit by the fire.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Well,
what he's.
Everybody, I
burning.
think I'm going to call it. Diane,
I was
thanks for
just about
coming
to
in.
say,
Yeah.
I'm going. So
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, Diane. And keep an eye on Paul. You know, you're in charge.
Oh, of course I am.
all right, bye-bye all.
Catch
Bye,
you all later.
Dominic.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone. Chat.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Steve, thanks for coming in.
Thank
David?
you.
David, as always, it's a pleasure. And we'll see everybody again next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the debate.
Bye-bye, David.